Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Face, whoa. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care. With them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call, and we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours, airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Thinking of buying or selling a home?
Morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. I say morning, neighbor, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. How you doing this morning, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you wake up this morning, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you call upon the Lord this morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you chase the devil away, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you shout out the glory, morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. Did you give God praise this morning? Morning, neighbor, morning. We say show love to your brothers and sisters this morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Now this is Monday morning, morning. Morning, neighbor, morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We're going on. Yeah, man. Bless Monday morning to all of my beautiful brothers and sisters out there. Welcome back to the next edition of Let's Start the Things Calling Talk Show. You know how we do it over here. It's top of the week. It's the top of the week. Yes. And we in the building. Definitely giving God praises, giving God thanks. Definitely, you know how it is, man. Happy Monday to everybody in the house. Everybody that is in the house, all the regular viewers. Yeah, man, that's what we're talking about. I seen Gracie done there in the building, June done there in the building, Kian done there in the building, the Sugar. Yeah, man, the Sugar City crew. Yeah, man, Lady Sugar Lips, big up yourself. You know it goes already, Grand Rising. Here we're going on now. This is we remember the song said morning neighbors. So from now on we're gonna say we're going on neighbors. Big up my neighbors, cause we are what? Neighbors. Alright. Gracie in the building. Definitely Shelly Campbell, definitely in the building also. Wow, you know how it goes already. Linda, big up yourself in the building. Mark Brown, big up. Colette, big up yourself, you know what I mean? Everybody. Duran, big up yourself. Yo, big up everybody, you know. Who ain't get big up those large up? Yeah, I don't know. As we tapping in one by one, two by two. Big up to you guys out there. Like I said, man, it's Monday. And you know, from your wake up today, gotta give God praises. You know what I mean? Got to give. That's a little, not too much. Got to give God praises. You know what I mean? Gotta give God praises this morning. So, blessed morning to all my brothers and sisters. Like I said, man, it's Champion Monday. You know what I mean? Definitely that's what we're going to name this Monday. And every Monday, Champion Monday. Because you don't know from you wake up on a Monday. Remember the Monday now is the whole new starting of the week. So from your touchdown Monday, you know what I mean? He's a champion. You understand? So you know what's going on. We don't need no weak link over aces. We're champions over here. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? So big up everybody. Please like up the live, guys. Good morning, Fire, and all of yours. Please like up the live. Everybody that's tuning in, forwarding in. We got so much to discuss this morning. We got so much. We got some news to run through. We got some things to deal with. So definitely today, definitely is going to be a great show. Like we say, man, we kick off 8:30, taking you up to that 11:30 hour. Or we might go to 12. Let me see how things goes. But you know, it's supposed to be a 2-hour show. But you know, we think it's go sometime. And yeah, I know this show is go sometime. Sometime, you know, I just get vexed with y'all in a loving way. Yeah, you know, don't go. But today we're going to try to chop up how much things we could chop up. We're not going to try to drown out the thing with too much of call. Because we're going on and I've seen this every day, you know what I mean? If we got 2-3 topics, sometime we step on a topic an hour and a half and come on, you know what I mean? And with the phone call, guys, come on. If I got to keep telling you guys, I will. Turn your TV down when you're calling in. 2 minutes a call. Remember, they have a lot of persons who want to call in. So even if you talk for 3 minutes, acknowledge to yourself that you've gone over your 2-minute mark. You know, you say, fire, just give me 2 more. Just give me a minute. Not even 2 more minutes. Just give me last words, you know what I mean, or whatever. But remember, it's 2 minutes a call. You got to follow the rules and regulation. We'll go for one, go for all. Lifestyle attacking to you. Everybody, Rabot, Ras, everybody. I just call your name because y'all is senior callers. So we'll go for one, go for everybody. Y'all understand? This is how it goes already. Turn your TV down whenever you're calling. You cannot watch any TV and talking to me. It's a different, the timing, it is a delayed timing between the TV and the call where you can call actually on the phone. So that's why sometimes when some people call and watching on the TV and hearing they talking and waiting for it to know, it's a time. So mute your TV, just wait until you hear I say hello, and boom. You know what I mean? Simple. Or even if you got on your TV and you hear I say hello, you don't know you get on to me. Boom, mute your TV. Simple. All right? Let's follow the rules and regulation, guys. That's how we keep it clean in the comment section. Also, and also no profanity. Please, no profanity. Try to keep it clean as possible as you can. I know sometimes some words might slip, but at the end of the day, try to keep it clean as you can. You know what I mean? Me think different, and everybody thinks supposed to be different. So if a man want got big cuss out on his show, there's he. Every man got a right to decide his own destiny. I had a show like that before, but then the magnitude of the people them that is tuned into the show, I cannot afford to do that. Does that bother me? Does that make me angry? No, because I don't have to curse and behave in no kind of matter, in no kind of extreme manner like critics and them, man. Therefore, people know I real. You know what I mean? I could speak normal without cursing and using any profound words, and people would still know your fire feelings real like how they do. So I don't know. So keeping it clean, it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is, and so it go wrong here. So we keeping it clean, and over here, so we do it different. Who like the cuss out and like for use bad words? I got other platform. You guys could definitely go and exercise your cussing skills. But over here, so we keep it clean. All right. Once again, man, I'm shout out to everybody that definitely in a bit, like I said, just follow the rules and regulation, and we definitely going to be going smooth ahead with it. We got a lot of things to talk about. Definitely today we're going to be speaking about the ballot box situation. It's going crazy right now. GCOM literally is acting shaky, and we got Amanza Walton definitely came out and spilled some tea about what's really going on in GCOM and what's going on with this election right now. People, I telling you, all by this thing in normal, no. This thing in normal. Also, we got definitely we got the ballot box, 3 ballot box safely escorted to GCOM HQ following a transport accident. We got that for you definitely on the news menu. Also, we got on the news menu definitely for you guys. Hold on there. Yeah, we got West Demerara man stabbed to death by Venezuelan during scuffle. Now these Venezuelan banners, them going on too much, you know, bro. Too much. Them overdoing it now. They're taking over the country, and it's craziness. Also, we got a school caught on fire. I don't know what's going on. When you hear this like a story, you're gonna laugh. But anyway, those are the stories that we got for you definitely, and more. So I don't want nobody move and go no way. Definitely, we got Critics and Doggie. Now, Critics went live, and Critics make it clear. I remember now, I don't know if you see the upload that I did, whereby Doggie, I'm going to show it whereby Doggie was saying that, yo, you want problems with Critics. Because what happened is that when Critics was at the station after the incident with him and Brian Max, Brian Max and he was at the station, so Doggie and don't go carry. Remember now, Doggie, Brian Max and them man is friends, is win party candidates. So obviously our friends, whatever you call it. But at the end of the day, he started when he roll up there now, you see Critics running and you telling the police, hey, this man try this, this man try, you know. And I went telling people, the whole scene with Critics, Brian Max and all these things, you know what I mean? Critics already orchestrated how we setting up this thing with Brian Max. But guess what going on? From the very first instant, from the very first point, Critics wasn't literally thinking was Brian Max. He thought was Doggie coming for this money from the very first start. You understand? Because on the same first live, he said send Doggie. Because he want to get some fresh teeth, some new teeth. So when he went saying that he want to get some fresh teeth and new teeth, there's only one person put in new teeth the other day when he had the teeth problem. It's Doggie. So it looked like this critics and Doggie thing. I don't know what really going on, because Doggie don't come out and say you want problems. And we see critics like he's saying, yo, you want problems too. So I don't know what really going on with this, but we got that to keep with you guys. And you know what I mean? Yeah, GT keep getting hot. It's crazy at the end of the day, but you don't know it is what it is. Anyway, let me run through some ads quick and fast. God, I don't want to able to buy. My country, Guyana, buy. I love my country, but I love them. I love them bad. Don't matter what go on with them, I love them. Shelly Campbell, good morning again, man. Guys, I'm definitely about that skin cream solution for all ages. Definitely if you're a person that love your skin and you love to use things that definitely moisturize your skin, moves marks and removes stretch mark and these kind of things on your skin, you know what I mean? You're that type of person, whether you're a female or a male. Remember, it's all about that skincare solution for all ages by Shelly Campbell, and definitely is a #1 direct selling skincare company in the world. Guys, don't believe me, check it out yourself. Get your sample and see what's going on, because me sample soon touch down. You know, sometimes it's got delay in thing, so I'll feel it in touch down as yet. I don't know my package is coming. Definitely you guys could contact Shelly on 917-602-8456. That's 917-602-8456. Definitely, or follow her on Instagram at MK_Shelly3. That's MK_Shelly3. Skincare solution for all ages. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Get your sample now. You know how we're doing it already, all right? Yeah, man, it's up in the building, everything mooch and everything all right and everything good to get up on the ends. Heading to St. Lucia, and definitely looking for a 1-bedroom Airbnb where you guys need to check out Cozy Studio for rent. Enjoy a cozy, stylish, and tranquility. Restrain in morning fortune. St. Lucia, offering peaceful comfort and solo travelers, couples, and business visitors alike. This 1-bedroom Airbnb contains 1 bedroom, 1 bath, baby crib, air conditioner, hot and cold water, outdoor dining, barbecue grill, secure parking, and complimentary Wi-Fi. Now, guys, if you are interested, you guys could contact 758-732-4486. That's 758-732-4486 or 592-662-5817. That's 592-662-5817. Cozy Studio, definitely for rent. Guys, I'm telling you, you cannot afford to miss that. So, like I said, if you are in St. Lucia, guys, God's smiling with you. You understand? Yes, I mean, God's smiling with you. It's all about Elias Inc. Now, I was pronouncing the word wrong, but the boss man said most time persons in America call him Elise also. So definitely I want to say sorry to the management and staff down there in Guyana. You know what I mean? My apologies. You don't know it go already, but it's Elias Inc. All right, we got it good. You know how it goes. It's all about Elias Inc. Definitely for all your school supplies and office supplies and more. Yes, Elias Inc. They're located at Linden and they're located on the west side with Noop. For those persons who is in Linden, you guys could visit them at 544 Block 22, Wismart, Linden, and their telephone number is 592-681-6550. That's 592-681-6550. If you guys are on the west side, you guys could check them out at Vidnoop Boat Deck, and their telephone number down there is 592-674-3980. 592-674-3980. So like I said, guys, there are 2 locations in Linden. That's 544 Block 22, Wismart, Linden, and Boat Deck, Vidnoop. Definitely, it's all about Elias Inc. for all your school office supplies and more. That's how we talking about it wrong. Yes, you understand? Big up to Shine Bright. Yeah, man, that's my wife. Her big birthday party comes up on the 17th of January 2026, guys. Mark it on your calendars if you're in Atlanta, Georgia. Definitely it's all about that big all-white party. You know, music by me and top DJs from Atlanta. It's a big people party, so definitely, if you guys are definitely going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, you guys could come out and show some support. Crazy thing is going to happen as we forward to the event. We're going to be giving you more information. It's about that big all-white birthday party. I'll go to see Shine Bright Promotions. All right? Yeah, man. Definitely, absolutely, positively. God wants to speak with you. Yeah, man. Perpetually. Yeah, perpetually. Got to make sure that word is right. First Samuel chapter 3. Perfect Conference 2025 goes on Saturday, the 13th of September from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. Get ready, guys, for this. It's all about the Victory Assembly of God Church. Definitely brings this one to you, and that's where it's going to be going down. And they are located at 471 Utica Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, East New York Avenue, and Midwood. Yes, guys. For those persons who want more information, you guys could contact 347-479-5421. And definitely, you know how it goes already. Got a shout out to the evangelist, Professor, or should we say Miss Barbara Henry. You know it goes already. Definitely shout out to Miss Barbara Henry. Yes. And like I say, guys, on that day, they got 3 special prizes for persons who invite the most guests. Okay, so if you are going to Victory Assembly of God Church, and definitely Miss Barbara is a supporter of that church. So if you go into that church, you know what I mean, invite a lot of person. If you're not going and you hear about the promotion and you want to invite friends, they got 3 special prizes. Okay, guys, they're not telling you right now, but they say persons who invite the most guests, definitely, you know what I mean, will be receiving something on that night. Yes. It's about Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour for all your airport special, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Coachul Far tour, Intori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, Brazil tour. Definitely, guys, if you're heading back to Guyana, you want to do a tour, you got your people them, you want to get pick up, you got a church crew. You know what I mean? You want to do a church trip or, you know what I mean, pick up from the airport, whatever it is. Check out Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Like I say, guys, his telephone number is 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. Those numbers again is 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could contact Matthews on his cell direct at 639-2663. That's 639-2663. You guys could follow him on Facebook. Yes, follow Matthews 24-hour bus service on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service city and nature tour. That's what's up. Matthew, big up yourself anyway you're there. You know what I mean? Guys, if you're in Jacksonville and you are a tattoo lover like I am and you're looking to find the proper tattoo parlor to get your tattoo on, you want professional doing your stuff, because they got a lot of guys out there pose up like they are tattoo artists and them know them thing, but guess what, them I know nothing. I guess what I'm telling you guys, you need to check out Strictly Tatted. Yes, definitely it's about Strictly Tatted. They are located at 1205 Harrogate Street, Jacksonville. The telephone number to contact is 910-389-9678. That's 910-389-9678. Guys, you could follow them on TikTok and Instagram. Check out what they got going on. You know what I mean? Check out their works. Definitely, it's all about Strictly Tatted. Yes. All right. It's all about Cater Home Health Care Inc. Yes, guys, they are located at 1424 Veterans Drive, Suite 3A Conyers. Sometimes when the street and the suite is mixed up, you understand? Yes, it's all about Cater Home Health Care Inc. Definitely, guys, home care for peace of mind. If you guys are interested, if you got your loved one, your elderly loved one, and you need them to be taken care of because you might be busy, you know how it goes sometime. You need to check them out. You could contact them on 770-648-7532. That's 770-648-3532. 770-648-7532. I'm telling like a Ito Kuro. All right. Or you could definitely contact them visiting their website at www.caterhomecare.com. That's what we are talking about. You understand? You don't know, as we go through the show, we got some more persons that is on board that we gotta definitely shout out and big up them, you understand, as we run through, you know what I mean? Yeah, hey, I'll tell you something. It's crazy over here, son. Today in normal. So you don't know what's up, like I said, like up the live, guys. Like the live up. You guys know the code, you know what's up. You know how we doing it wrong here, so you understand. Right? Alright, cool. So once again, guys, good morning to everybody. Yeah, man. Who come? Here we going on now. Is who talking about the show? Thank you, Candy, for enlightening people, and I hope you moderators do the work, man. That's how we're doing it. You know, persons who may be coming over here, some wondering, the persons who may be coming on over to the show may be hearing that I'm reading out ads and so forth. I know enough of you guys are newcomers to the show. You know what I mean? Y'all ain't really know what's going on, but my moderators, those are stuff I would like you to put in the group and so forth. You know what I mean? Telling people that we do advertisement and all this kind of thing. Cause that's what over here is all about. You understand? So if you guys come over here and you guys hear that I'm playing ads or running ads, just go to our next page and then come back when the ads done run, because I guess so like Candy just don't let you guys know ads is what pay. You understand? Remember, it's not like if people is sending me money whole day on this show, no. The little donation that I get from my subscribers, I'm thankful for it. But it's a business I run in. So once again, Matthews, this program supposed to be worldwide. Why are we sitting here listening to your local advertisement? What is this? Wait, man, is Satan is saying y'all? Satan is saying y'all. You hear right talking about any what local advertisement you hear? You hear right talking about St. Lucia? You hear right talking about all over America, all these places I running ads? Something wrong. Something wrong with you, or Matthews. Wait. As you come in so early morning, right? With your stupidness, I want to ask you a question.
Man, soldier man, you vexed me, you vexed me, something bothering you, you sick, your brains are working good.
I want to know. You know what I mean? Top of the morning, I always come over here so with beer foolishness. Sometimes I just want to know what's wrong with y'all sometimes. Something bad in you. Your brains ain't working good. If you don't want to sit down and hear it, give no local advertisement, go to the next page. How much time I tell y'all though? What y'all always want to do, man? Y'all always want to come over here for change me whole mood. Cha-cha God, man, yo. Making joke with people sometimes, yo. It's so it is good, but I won't even let my shoes get me blood pressure up this morning, because I don't know what's wrong with some of y'all, boy. It clearly shows that something wrong. It's either you're vexed with me this morning. You wake up definitely vexed with me. Whoever make you get vexed, go back to them. I telling you. Yeah, go back to them. Straight up. I tell enough of y'all, you know, if y'all come over here and y'all see or hearing something y'all don't like, leave. Just leave. You don't have to leave a comment. You don't have to say nothing. If it's bothering you, just go. Simple. Early in the morning, y'all is going for talk a set of stupidness from people program. You ever donate any money to this channel, Matthews? Yo. Sometimes I don't know. But let me continue with show, yeah? Anyway. Yo, I telling you, boy, some people know they're able, boy. Some people know they're able. I telling you? All right, good. You don't know we think. We done pray up already, man. You know what I mean? And the Almighty Father done cut and clear. Almighty Father cut and clear again. Move all obstacle. We're coming around the show. Or who coming for drop around comments and the foolishness, just cut and clear them. You know what I mean? You know we think already. Back to the regular program. All right, good. Here we're going on now. Now, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We got a problem in Guyana. we got a lot of problem in Guyana. I want to get off the news and quick and fast. We got a lot of problem in Guyana, and this is one of the problems. Whereby this problem I feel that we have in Guyana has been caused by the Guyanese, the government that is running the country right now. Hear what I said, and we're talking about the Venezuelan nationals that is entering in our country, on our lands, that is turning Guyanese national, getting their passport and their birth certificates and so forth. You understand? The Venezuelan nationals. Now, these one of them causing a set of problem from day one. Me know how much of you Guyanese people that living in Guyana or out of Guyana know what's going on with these guys and know how they are behaving at this said moment here. Now, it seems like they had a big yeah, man. It had a big scene went down definitely day before yesterday, whereby a Guyanese national was unalived by a Venezuelan national. You understand? Now, the person go by the name of Toralfor Simeon Harry, aka Harry Machiavelli. Right, there was stabbed to death yesterday morning by a Venezuelan national during a row near a food stand on the public road. According to the police report, Harry was in the company of another friend heading home from a show around 3 o'clock the morning when they stopped to get a hot dog. Stand to get something to eat. When they stopped it at a hot dog stand to get something to eat, the friend reported that while they were waiting to make purchase, Harry and a Venezuelan national got into an argument that quickly escalated into a scuffle. The man reported that the scuffle ended up on the other side of the road where the Venezuelan man was seen armed with a knife. The friend said Harry attempted to fight the man off with his belt, but was seen, right, chopped it to his neck with blood pouring as the suspect escaped in a minibus. You understand? So it looked like said his brother not gonna alive. Shout out to the condolence goes out to you. But you could get good one day. You can look at that. Imagine you coming home from a show. You just stop for get something for eat. And you got in a heated argument with a Venezuelan national. We don't know if this Venezuelan national is a man that's selling the hot dog or whatever is the case. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what could have made this scuffle or make this argument reach a certain way? You understand? Now, I'll continue here whereby it says, okay, surveillance video record capture the father of two stepping away from the Venezuelan man and moving away from him, but the man continued to advance towards him, eventually stabbing him to the neck. And then it says the injured 30-year-old was rushed to the West Demerara Hospital where he was pronounced dead. On arrival, the police said a stab wound was noticed towards the left side of the victim's neck. The suspect is still alright, good, but this is source news. The next freaking news page I was reading where by the person said that these Venezuelans have been creating enough scene, you know what I mean, and enough people have lost them life with these Venezuelans, you know, because these band of them ain't playing for unalive people. Remember, these band of them don't come from Venezuela part. Anything is anything. You understand? We're going on right now in Venezuela. Is there any people robbing, people people getting unalive. Why you think a lot of these persons is, let me tell you something, right? Any country that you see is almighty and powerful and wonderful, the citizen does not leave. The citizen has no right to leave. Two things make any citizen leave from their country where that they born. It's either them getting some kind of heated thing with something make them have to run away from the country and migrate to the next country, or is either the country in some worse state whereby them hungry and them making money, they're not getting to be successful in the country. You understand? So they migrate to the next country. They got this two thing out of what I feel. They got a lot of ways people is migrate out of the country, but we would make a man run from the country and the country nice. Money running, everything, our people living nice, the minimum wage is good, them ain't got big murders going on and killing going on. Nobody want to run from no country and go away for live no way. You know what I mean? And that's why a lot of persons still in run from Guyana, still living in Guyana, but those persons who migrate is either the family sent for them, or either the country, you know what I mean, they ain't seeing progress. So you will say, yo, like go foreign and see, because there's how it go. What part you make it at plan A, you could make it on plan B. There's how it go. When you make at level 1, sometimes you're going to make it in level 2. So it is go. You understand? So at the end of the day, these Venezuela banner them were coming inside of we country now. These men them ain't got no time. Soon as these men them getting an altercation with we, these man done ready for unalive we. Can you hear? The man beating you with the belt and backing you off and saying, "By relax yourself." And scuffle, but you don't make up your mind. You premeditated for kill this man. And most of these Venezuelan banners is dep under, you know what I mean? As soon as a war broke out or whatever is it with them, they ready. As soon as a fight broke out, them are ready for unalive you. These banners ain't got no time. These all these banners them rolling. And you know what I mean? We need to stop though. These banners them got to stop coming in. The government need for whoever taking over after this election is a need to tighten up upon allowing these Venezuelan people to come inside of we country and turn citizens like that. You understand? Because these people them crazy. I'm not going to tell no lie. Totally crazy. Anyway, you know, that was on the news menu definitely. Now I'm definitely going to get into the ballot boxes now, guys. Now, the 1st of September. We got a few days. Today is done the 25th. All right? I think this one got up to the 30th. All right. See what's going on now. They got a lot of heated things going on. The other day, them had a big scene on the East Coast of them whereby the ballot boxes was transformed and transporting, and them man get into a big heated accident. You understand? Now, it's kind of crazy because what's going on. GCOM is doing whole heap of nonsense. And I know ever since a few months ago, them final GCOM was doing some kind of crazy thing when the persons, when Amanza Walton come out and expose them. And we see whereby Amanza Walton come out again to expose GCOM because it looked like as this election draw near, it looked like there's a lot of foolishness is going on, guys. You see what's going on now. We're going to jump straight into Miss Amanza. Okay? As she enlighten us with what's going on with this election. Okay, guys? All right. See what's going on now. Big up everybody in the building. Please like up the live. And my Father God, breath and fresh air over Guyana, please, Lord. Yeah, man. It's right, man. So, it's crazy right now with these Venezuelan, you understand, but nevertheless, it is what it is. That was on the news. Now, let's jump into what Amanza have to say, guys, because it seems like it's getting serious for this election 2025, and I'm not making no joke. I tell y'all ever since from the first start, I say, yo, y'all know PPP doing all with them. They're doing for win this election. Now, basically, I'm dropping the video, but this is what Amanza say. The GCOM, the people that are running GCOM, operating like they are putting certain things in place. But when you study these things, what they're putting in place is BS. Amanza come out and said these banner them is not them making the order. It's not them setting the order. It's PPP is what's setting the order. We all know that. We all know that. I got a video for show y'all just now. That the banks them that canceling the win party candidates account and business and so forth, doing business with them. Yeah, I telling you, the people them that is run the bank system in America into Guyana or wherever it is. You understand? Them people, the persons them make a statement whereby they say they had nothing to do with telling these banks to desist themselves from the win candidates doing any business with them. The people themselves, we don't depend on that. You understand? The order was made by independent, by the government. The people them come out and expose the government and say, yo, we never tell nobody that all them need for whoever with the sanction with Mohammed is lie them lying upon we. The government is who doing that. We in the indo. We in the indo. These people them, by telling ya, by see these people them, and all who running at yo PPP wicked by. See them man, and I know if you're a matter of fact, no bank, nothing or nothing is supposed now. Look who going on with GCOM. Look who going on with the ballot boxes. I see Dr. Todd come out and talking about how much extra other ballot box added and weight come from and all these things. It's what the stupidness done start already. The stupidness done start. And I glad a man's and these man and Dr. Todd and these man in keeping silent, them skinning them up. Let me jump into Miss Walton and let me hear what she got for said this morning, my brothers and sisters. Let's get this. They're funny show here.
Went for the last 5 years this morning. You can hear me now. Thanks, Ann. Great. Thanks, Rashid, for letting us know that you can hear us now. That you can hear me now. Good. So, guys, good morning. It's Sunday morning. And share the live because we're gonna talk about national security matters this morning. We're in the field and on the go, as you can tell, but we needed to come on here and talk about national security issues because I woke up to a headline that said Irfan is concerned about national security and the Venezuelan threat, and I was like, you gotta be punking me. Somebody is punking us. Because how is it that it's only now that Irfan is concerned about Venezuelan national security? Y'all explain this to me. Explain how it is now that Irfan Ali is concerned about Venezuelan gangs, Venezuelan organized crime, when for the last 5 years in the National Assembly, I have been warning about this. Huh? This is, it is unbelievable that Irfan Ali has the gumption and the gall to come now on the eve of an election to say to the people of Guyana that they must be concerned about Venezuelan nationals. When for the last 5 years in the National Assembly, I have been warning them about this. The collective opposition has been warning them about the clear and present threat the laxity of immigration policies and reforms, the threat it poses to our national security. Now Irfan is out there talking about the threat to the region. What about the threat to your own country, homeboy? What about the threat to your own country? This is what I keep telling you. You gotta dance a yard before you dance abroad. You open up the borders of our country to Venezuelans to the extent that there are now over 100,000, by the admission of your own foreign secretary, Venezuelans in here. And mind you, I want to be crystal clear. They're Venezuelans who have Guyanese parents who were born in Venezuela, and they are entitled as of right to come back home and collect their citizenship. That is not what we're talking about. But the reality is, we know that those numbers do not amount to 100,000 persons. We know that. We know that. And so for 5 years, we've been warning. We have been warning. This unchecked migration is a problem. You have to implement a scheme of registration. You have to make sure that you can track these migrants. You have to make sure that there is a reporting function. No. You know what instead the PPP chose to do? Anil, Orphan, Jagdio, all of them termed us as inciting xenophobia, Onedge Waldron and the whole side of them. When all that we were saying to them is that if you do not take care of this issue early, you expose yourself to being undermined from within your own country. And now Bar Jagdio has the temerity to stand on the stage to tell the Guyanese people about Venezuelan organized crime. When you have literally flung open our borders and you have let all and sundry in. And when we talk about it, you know what bothers me? This PPPC government they don't care about Guyana. They don't care about Guyana. Their only issue, their only aim is to hold on to power in this country at all costs. Even if it means opening up the country and letting in migrants that they can later convert to vote for them. That is the degree to which they hate this country. And the only reason now that he is singing this tune is because now it is politically expedient for him to be singing the tune he's singing. When Starboy allowed us to be undermined from within. Now you are concerned about Venezuelan syndicates. How many are here? Do you know? How many of them are here, Irfan? Do you know? Do you know how many of them are here? These syndicates and so on and so forth that you were so worried about. How many of them are here already because you and your acolytes, you and that, what's his name, Jagdio, allowed this to happen. You gutted the Registration of Births and Deaths Act to allow people to be registered here who have no tie to this country, who are not born here. But you gutted it in order to be able to have numbers to pad your list. Huh? You bring in Bangladeshis, etc. There are people in our country right now that we don't even know the origin of those persons. All let into Guyana and all given Guyanese passports, citizenship, etc. because of Irfan Ali. We don't know the ties to terrorism. We don't know their ties to organized crime. And then Irfan wants to get up on a platform to tell people about Venezuelan crimes and criminals and cartels and syndicates. When for the last 5 years, we have been begging, we have been pleading convene the Foreign Relations Sectoral Committee so that we could meet, convene a border commission so that we could have a bipartisan approach to dealing with this problem. For years, I have been sounding the alarm that Irfan, you are opening us up to a soft invasion where people are in our country and they can take us over from within. And when that happens, because it is not quote unquote an act of war or aggression in the traditional sense, where are we? Where are we? And so
Talk it, my sister, talk it, cause it's straight. No lie.
to meet out on us as Guyanese, because they know we warned them, and this is the kind of gaslighting that they always do, to tell you that what you're seeing is not true. The same thing with Adriana in the pool, the same thing with the tens of thousands of Venezuelans. Can you imagine? We kept asking for the number of Venezuelans in this country, and they kept producing figures of 22,000, 23,000, 25,000. Up until Robert Prasad, like, he get fed up and put a post on the Facebook and say, you know what, there are over 100,000 of these people in here. Imagine that, over 100,000. And we said to them, listen, you cannot have a country on your western flank that believes that the entire Essequibo region belongs to them. A population of 28 million people. 700,000, 800,000 people is a drop in the bucket to them. They won't even miss those people. But they can come here and they can undermine our entire system. They can overwhelm our public institutions. They can overrun our healthcare and our education systems. And when we spoke about it, we were called xenophobic. I was called xenophobic. I was called racist. I was called a whole bunch of things. And no, 8 days before election, 7 days and so on, out. Irfan is now sounding the alarm as if there is this new discovery about the clear and present danger Venezuelan organized crime poses to our nation. Do you all see how these people take Guyanese for a ride? Do you all see how they gaslight us and pit us one against the other for cheap political ends? Meanwhile, we are all here in this country and our entire existence is jeopardized because they only see political expedience. They never make a call as to what is in the best interest of Guyana. Never. And then when you speak up, when you advocate, you are the problem. When you speak up, you are the issue. For the first time ever, the word xenophobia is entered into our electoral lexicon or language, with Anil telling us that it is xenophobic to question, for a polling officer to question anybody who comes into the polling station and can't speak English. When the one thing that we know about any family that went to Venezuela in the 80s, 90s and so on is that everybody in their house, most of them are bilingual. But Anil would have us believe otherwise. Because why? They have been using Venezuelans. They have been using people to pad the voters list to vote for them.
There's the whole idea, you know what I mean? And I'm glad how a man just shine me there, really. This is the whole idea.
I called for the convening of this.
That these people them know what they went doing all the time. From since them letting in the Venezuelan, this is what they was trying to do. You understand? So the Venezuelan gonna get them votes too. See this man when he in fear, yeah, I think this man when he in fear is anybody easy. The man brains working from since them going power. How for win again. The brains done there working from ever since done putting one and one and two together and this and done this and that and putting this and putting that and sitting down and discussing this and that. This is why it's crazy, bro. At this, these people them.
Electoral Committee on Foreign Relations. Understand that under our constitution, that committee has the power to inquire into a lot of things. And it can summon people to appear before them. This is why the PPP have been resisting having these committees function, because they cannot withstand scrutiny. They know that they can't withstand the level of scrutiny. And so they've refused to call these committees in. And so it results in a lack of information for the people of Guyana. Informed citizens make informed decisions. These people are deathly afraid of bringing credible information to Guyanese people, because they know that the minute Guyanese people truly understand what they're about, it's over for them. They know that. They know that.
But I feel like Guyanese taking too long for know this. Guyanese taking too long, or some Guyanese know what's going on, but they just stubborn and just like the friend families and love the friend families and foes. What them is called friend family what? It's friend families and linkies or friend families and something. Guyanese, they got some Guyanese know direct what really going on with these people them, but they are so stubborn because they are stuck in their dirty, the lazy ways, you gotta say. You know what I mean? Nobody want betterment. A lot of persons still want the country live under cowboy system, a cowboy way, and like how Guyana, from since I know myself, people always just say Guyana is a cowboy country. Until modern day time now, you hear them say Guyana is not a real place. But back then, them used to say Guyana is a cowboy country. And that's what a lot of persons just stick in them vein, in them neck, in them blood. They love this cowboy thing. Nobody want the realness being. I don't know if we fighting for something in Guyana for Guyana get better. That mean everything's supposed to be better. But they got a lot of persons still want. I could make a call. All right, good. I want my driver's license. They're gonna take me 3 weeks to get my driver's license because why? It has to go through the proper procedure, how it's set within the government work. But here how the cowboy thing come now. Make a call. Hey, boy, all right. Pass a 3,000. Pass a 5,000 and you can get it in 3 days, 2 days. Cowboy. A man wants something, a link. Nobody in want go through the right procedure, the right way. This how the cowboy thing come in. You understand? This how the cowboy thing come in. This how it is. The police, the traffic police, them still begging and asking, telling them, hey, give me 5,000, man, give me a tip on this and that. Cowboy. Nobody want the country go smooth way by the police officers and getting them right pay way by them and got to take bribe or not. No. Everybody just stick in the way how Guyana is. So when you hear a man come out and reason like this, he's proud, but how much people really want to learn? How much people really want to know? How much people really want to stand up for change? Because we have been hearing these things about these people them over years. It's not like it's lie people lying. It's not like if we come in and blaspheme these people them just so dry. PPP doing craziness. How much people you hear come out and speak? And y'all supposed to know it's not a lie with what these people them doing. That's why the other day when we showed the video, so in front of the face, he barely talking, we there. Now here, he come out and talking about national threat with Venezuela. And all the time you're boasting up and going on. Venezuela can't touch our shores. And we this, and we that. Yes, and the vessels, and we have this. But remember, the vessel them with the outside, like everybody say, is not only for Venezuela, the people them watching in Guyana. So guess what's going on? They feel like people ain't know what they're doing. But remember, it's years upon years and gather upon gather. Sometimes like Carlos said, when you think the soldiers them running in from Venezuela, them running from Guyana, and the government, you never know. But how much people want to learn? How much people want their eyes open? It's crazy.
And so, listen, it made my blood boil because, you know, people who know me know that I don't play about this country. And I don't play about when it comes to the national security of Guyana and Guyanese. You know, and people may say, oh, you're only one woman. Yes, but all it takes is a person. And if every Guyanese begins to sit up and be serious about the future of this country, we've got to be serious about the future of this country. Where else are we going to go? If we don't make it work here, where are we going to go? That we are not strangers and subject to being put out. This is where we were born and we got to defend it.
Yeah.
And the first line of defense is to vote the PPP out. They're bad for this country. Imagine they spent 5 years telling us that the threat from Venezuela was not real. That the threat that we were talking about, sindicatos and all of that, coming into this country and wreaking havoc, that it was not real. And then suddenly, 8 days before elections, you hear, oh, Irfan is suddenly concerned about regional security. What about Guyana's security, homeboy? What about us? What about your people? And you know what? You know why this is dangerous? Because by and large, the people who come here are wanting to work, wanting to feed their families, and who could have a quarrel with that? But the National Security Advisor himself said that they're concerned that there are elements coming in, that they have no idea who these people are, that they're obviously militarily trained. This is not a man saying that, this is the National Security Advisor saying that. And since then I noticed like they shut you up or shut you down. We've got to be serious about the future of this country. We have got to be serious about the future of this country. And those of you who support the PPP, come hell or high water, it don't matter what they do, come hell or high water. I want you to understand that when the proverbial feces hit the proverbial fan, they will all jump on their private jets and go to their villas in Miami, and it is also going to stay right here.
Miami, going to Dubai. I hear, Jack, do you got some place in Dubai or something like that?
To sink or swim.
Allegedly.
Do we understand what is happening? Are we opening our eyes to understand the geopolitical winds that are converging on our shores? Do we see what is going on? We have to wake up. We have to wake up.
When you look at this woman's face, you could see the passion. She's a real politician, you know. Politician fighter. You know what she's remind me of Simone Brooms. This is what she's remind me of, Simone Brooms, you know what I mean? And we need strong black female leaders like this, man. Yo, as feel shaker, you know what I mean? She's fighting for a car. She don't know what these people are putting with through. I use know when somebody fighting for the rights of people, and this is the vibes you get from a man. So. You say? Straight.
All I'm saying is this. If we are going to make a success of this country, we have got to wake up. We got to arise from our sleep and slumber. Because imagine for 5 years we have been like the voice in the wilderness crying about this immigration issue, about this migration crisis. We have been sounded, and Irfan Ali them have been telling us, y'all are mad, y'all are crazy, y'all are xenophobic. Then now suddenly, 8 days before elections, oh, he has this divine revelation that this is a problem. You see how the ice pass us? Do you see how they're disrespectful? And you know what? They're allowed to get away with it because they know that come election time, both of them, both parties could frighten Guyanese into scurrying into one or two corners. And they get away with it. And they get away with it. Because we allow them. Guyanese, I'm telling you all, if we do not develop the courage at this point to do something different in these upcoming elections, then whatever the fate of our country, it will be on our shoulders. Winner takes all system, that is it for us. We will continue to be straddled with the levels of mediocrity, with the levels of corruption that we continue to have, and that we continue to suffer when it does not have to be that. The only people with the power here, I'm sorry, is we're on the move, so the internet is going awry. The only people with the power here is the people of Guyana. It's the people of Guyana. And the PPP is not being honest with us. They don't have the ability to be honest. Jagdeo, Irfan and all of them are a bunch of scams. They do not have the ability to be honest with the people of Guyana. They prefer to gaslight us, to lie to us, and then at the last minute, oh, you know, the threat that you are identifying is actually true. And then don't let us talk about the amount of money that they're spending flying in people to vote. Flying in people to vote. Guyanese people, you all know the stories. You all know the stories. Like I said in my last address to the National Assembly, is what are we, the people of Guyana, prepared to do about it? And it is up to us to stop this PPP. And I want to be clear to the PPP supporters. You can support your party, but you had better be sure what you are supporting. You had better be sure that you're not supporting people who will gladly sell Guyana up the river for their own personal interests. You had better be sure that is not what you're doing. So I promise you it will be a quick live. We're going to keep talking about this matter, because this is why for the last 3 years we've been saying a Guyana and Guyanese first immigration policy, a migration policy rather, which is far more encompassing, all-encompassing, is important for us to move forward. I now see Irfan talking about migration and so on policy when they had 5 years and the expertise to do it. These people are playing in our faces. They are disrespectful. And we cannot continue to take it. We cannot continue to take it. Mark, if you message us privately, we'll tell you where we are. Because these people and your security, you can't play anymore with them right now because they're desperate. They are desperate. Gina McCarthy said, where are the other parties? Do they not have a voice? Gina, my dear, I cannot answer for the other parties. The only thing that I am responsible for is what I say, and for Forward Guyana movement. I cannot answer why the other parties are not making this an issue. Now tomorrow, the court case comes up at 9 o'clock before Justice Navendra Singh, who's the acting Chief Justice. And many of you know that a national candidate for Forward Guyana has started or initiated a court case challenging our exclusion from the ballot. Now I want you to know the PPP's reaction, because you know when they can't come with anything good, this is what they do.
Listen, this party, you know, this is the ballot part we going into. This is the sticky part of the whole conversation here, guys. Take a good listen to this.
Barrett has dismissed it as attention seeking. And like I said, well, we clearly got his attention. We clearly got the court's attention. And we clearly have the people of Guyana, the Guyanese people's attention. So, yes. If it's attention we're seeking, well, we clearly have it. But it is a fundamental question that has to be challenged. And it is simply this. The law of Guyana says that for a party to contest nationally, it has to contest in a minimum of 6 regions. It stands to reason on a basic interpretation. And anybody understanding English language will tell you that this is the interpretation that they have. And anybody who understands that law must speak to the ordinary man would see that on a basic interpretation. If you meet the minimum standard, then you are required to be on the ballot nationally. It is that simple. It is that simple. Excuse me. So parties have met the minimum requirements. Why are they not on the national ballot? And the Constitution is very clear. The Constitution is very, very clear that the vote must be, particularly at the national level for the president, must be throughout the entire Guyana. Throughout the entire Guyana can't mean specific regions. And so nationally is just that. Nationally. It can't mean whatever regions you are entitled to do. And the problem that they have is that because they have done it wrong for so long, that the wrongdoing has become institutionalized, they now have a problem because Forward Guyana movement is on the scene and we're saying, hey, hold up, this ain't the way it is supposed to be done. So we're going to go to the courts and the courts are going to clarify, because Anil Nanlan now is getting personal. Oh, she's a lawyer, etc., etc., and she ought to know better. And that is what they do, excuse me, when they do not have an answer for what it is that is happening. Now, mind you, they're out there saying, oh, the case is frivolous and vexatious. But Anil has asked to join the case. Anil has asked to be joined as a party to the case. If it is so frivolous and vexatious, why are you bothered, Anil? Why are you bothered? Why are you pressed about it if it is so frivolous and vexatious? But you know what he does? Anil gets up and he goes in his national program issues or whatever it is, and that is how he dog whistles. That is how he almost signals to the judiciary what he expects the position will be. And I want the judiciary to understand that it is on trial in this country. Because the people of Guyana are looking to see. The people of Guyana are looking to see how these matters are going to be addressed. You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all of the time. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock is the first hearing. They have refused to allow a virtual hearing. So people have had to travel out of the interior. Lawyers have had to fly into the country because they've refused a virtual hearing. But it is what it is. So by God's grace, tomorrow, we're going to be marching up the court steps. And let me be very clear to Anil and all of them. We're going to be marching up the court steps as much as we need to. Because that is the role and function of the court. The law is not what you, Anil Nandlal, say or what Jagdio says. And so when you get on the internet and you boast about, oh, costs should be awarded for anybody who marches up the court steps. In the Chris Jones case, the CCJ vacated costs. because the judge had awarded a ridiculous amount of cost, and the CCJ said no, people who come to have the law clarified at the level of the Constitution and on constitutional questions are considered to be doing a public service and should not be punished for that, because the result of it would mean that it is only the rich and powerful in Guyana would have a voice to question constitutional violations. That is what ANIL is producing in this country.
But there's a show, you're right. You hear what she said, what Nanella doing? And this what happened. When you check it out with the PPP then doing, is literally everything that's supposed to be on the right farm, like we would say, follow rules and regulation. They want to switch up all the rules and regulation for other people, but the rules and regulation must only apply for them alone, if you know what I mean. Like for instance, what she's saying there. Anil trying to say this waste of time, what they're doing then is only because they're doing it because of their ego and they're looking for attention and all these things. And trying to fight it down and say it's wrong. Now you hear she said, the people them say no, everybody has a right. Once it lines within, they asking questions about the right proper procedures that's supposed to happen. They wondering why it ain't happening. There's nothing wrong with or nobody's supposed to get charged of finding out, all right, if this house supposed to paint in blue and the house in dark blue and somebody paint this house in light blue, I can't ask why the house is painting light blue and not dark blue. Breaking it down simple, there's all Anil now, there's all these man of them stay. A man mustn't could ask a question if something going bad within the government. But if the other party doing anything wrong and the PPP come out and say, yeah, they ain't supposed to this and they ain't supposed to, like them start out. Them say it's not a dictation country and everybody have their rights to speak. But look how much people get in lock up when they speak. But only the people them that is a PPP supporter could come out and this anybody do what they want and nothing don't come out yet. So you're only applying things for go smooth for you and you people them. But for others, people must pay the consequence and suffer the consequence when they do things like, yo, it's crazy.
When he talks about imposing costs, he means that the poor man, the average farmer at the back of Hope Town, unless he got $3 and $4 million put away, he had better not consider coming to the courts to have any matter adjudicated. When the reason why Lady Justice is blind and wears a blindfold is because she don't care who come in. Everybody has equal standing before the law. And so it is a question that we will pursue. And listen to me, I don't business who say man's is seeking attention. Understand that them foolishness? Do not get to me. You could talk from now until the cows come home. You could talk from now until the cows come home. I don't care. We're going to march up the court steps and the court is going to give an interpretation. If we got to carry it all the way to the CCJ, we will do that. But you know at the end of it, what will happen? Guyana and Guyanese will be better for it because an area of the law will be clarified. Because imagine that the law is right now. The ROPA has put in a minimum to say to contest nationally you must contest 13 seats. And the way that GCOM has been administering the election has been to exclude people, newer movements, who will not be able to participate for all the local geographic seats. When the Constitution says nationally, nationally can mean that you could cherry pick, it must mean nationally. And that is what we are going to have clarified. That is what. Now if I know Anil is going to come there tomorrow to make some ridiculous point about procedure. You know they like to try to get judges to throw things out on matters of procedure when the law is very, very clear. That procedural irregularities or the tenets or the canons of court, so that a matter that has merit can suffer on the ground of a procedural irregularity, cure the procedural irregularity and hear the case. So, my brothers and sisters, the first case is going to come up tomorrow, and we will see what is happening. And you know the reason why it has never come up before? Because up until now, it has always been the PPP and the PNC. And they've always been able to contest in all of the 10 regions. Because the system is set for winner takes all. So that whoever gets 51% of the vote gets 100% of the power. And so Forward Guyana Movement is here to say, no more. We are here, and we could read the law, and it'll make sense. So, y'all gotta make it make sense. So, love you guys. I know a lot of people say, oh, they're not optimistic about the Chief Justice or whatever. I'm not gonna cast aspersions on what the acting Chief Justice will do. What I hope the people understand very clearly is that as a Guyanese, you have the right to approach the court to resolve any constitutional matter that you want. Right? And the courts must understand that it has a duty to clarify the law, not for today's expedience, but for the nation and for the foundation of this nation. Because we are already seeing that the ruling that has been put in place about the residency requirement is resulting in people being registered, 200 people living at one address, and is on our voters list.
Here these Strumanists here, so. This is what part these Strumanists get. When you hear what Manza saying here, you hear what you just now said there?
Resulting in people being registered, 200 people living at one address, and is on our voters list. So Guyanese brothers and sisters, telling y'all, we gotta wake up. We've gotta wake up. And unless we shake out the foundations of this country, whatever happened to our children will be squarely on our shoulders. I love y'all. I am on the move, so we got to go. So appreciate y'all, and we'll keep you posted. Keep us in your prayers and so on, because you know this is a battle. It's a battle, and it's a battle from all sides. You know, so we've got to be vigilant. We've got to be sober, and remember, change only takes a remnant. Change only takes a remnant. And I continue to maintain that for Guyana movement, we are a credible option for the people of Guyana.
Yeah, man, phone lines open. Bang, bang, family, friends, and favorites. Yes, that is it. Okay, now the lifestyle.
Bang, 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 bang. Very, very unapologetic afternoon, okay? To you, grand rising to you and your family, grand rising to everyone that's listening, grand rising to everyone that check in. Robert, big up yourself, understand me? I big you up because you give me my respect most of the time more than anyone else. But big up everybody else. It's not nothing special, understand? It's just that the more you call my name, the more I call your name. Simple facts. Now, Amanda, I'm gonna take it off for you. You can fool some people sometime, but you can't fool all the people all the time. I really hope that now Guyanese could open the eyes and see the light and stand up for the rights. Because it's not easy when I see in these kind of things, but it has hurt my heart to know that Guyana is the only English-speaking country. And when you come out in this outer world, the thing is that Guyanese smart, Bajans educated, and Jamaicans talented. Right now, Guyana is just show that the stupid and smart. Do you hear someone say 200 people at the address? Understand? Now in common sense, right? Where does that happen? That only happen in shit countries. Plain and simple. It only happen in shit countries. If I have to break that down for understand me, for some of you here to understand, because I know most people here understand, but some of them don't understand it. It seems like you are not listening to Amanda. It seems like you are not listening to Glenn Lal. It seems like you're not listening to Francis. It's like you're not following your country, the social media. I'm in Europe, and I'm following 10 different social medias in Guyana, and I'm seeing all the bullshit. Seeing it. This is bare shit. There's no if, nor buts, nor maybes. Now, how much people is valued it to vote every 5 years? People say, well, what? Just making a reference, huh? Maybe every 5 years, election come back, what, you get 200,000, 250, maybe less. Son, that is the kind of people that I feel from Venezuela in Guyana. Not 100, over 100,000 more than 100, 200,000 be. What's up? And you know who they can be a very big problem to? They can be a problem to the Indians. Because they're not going to mess around black people, you know. Because black people can start waking up by the hooks or the crooks. You see, the Indians, they're more vulnerable, they're going to affect them. And you know who the Indians going to blame the next election going to be coming up? Whoever win this party. Oh, look, the God, the Venezuelan here killing, robbing, and doing all kinds of things. But the head is so much of a shit, they're not going to remember that this shitty party is who let in almost 250,000 of Venezuela in the country. They're not going to remember that. The capacity of the brains is not going to remember this time that is happening now. You can tell me Guyana shit. With you guys sitting down and then talking nothing about this and allowing it, but then you can jump on me for speaking reality and saying Guyana shit. The ironically about this say, I want to come back to Guyana in the 2 decades. Within 2 decades, I'm going to be a senior. Understand? I'm going to be now going to my 60. I don't want to be working in this place. All these business that I'm creating in this place is left for my children. By the time I reach that time, I must got 5 business in Guyana. I want to come to Guyana and sit down and relax and let my 5 business pay my rent and live my lifestyle. Let me travel all over the world and go on cruise. So I want to be in Guyana living as I get older. I don't want to be in these places. That's facts. So I want to know these people that trying to say that Guyana ain't shit. What is they really looking at? Who they really listening to? What really going on? And when ain't got no sense, when our brains ain't working. Amanda gotta be speaking. I could see the pain in Amanda IB that she tired. That she could see what happened in this country, you know, and these people that got money gonna run out, you know. Because I tell you, see if Venezuela ever for start dirty and stink we all, it can be a hellhole hell. Right now, America move close to them countries there now. America seeing everything, you know, because you see them 2 ships that America put, them couple ships that America put in, them ships got technology that Guyana ain't got, and Venezuela ain't got. And them watching and hearing everything. Now I tell you, you know, the fire cooking, you know, we really got to see what happening, you know. And black people got to get up and wake up and open your eyes. If y'all don't open your eyes, there's no saying wrong with y'all. Guyana is so much valuable to other people more than Guyanese, and y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know it. Say if y'all lose the chance to wake up, Guyana is going to get take from y'all easy like that. Because Venezuela have the population, understand me, that it could put 2-3 million people in Guyana easy like that. And y'all, by the time y'all open your eyes, Guyana is Venezuela too.
Bang.
Check yourself, yeah. Bang.
Real talk, guy. Yeah, my phone line's open. Let me know what your thoughts upon what man just said. And then we're going into the next segment. Y'all don't know it goes already over here, man. Yo, it's crazy. Guyanese need to open their eyes, bro. I don't know what more got to happen. I don't know what more got to go down. I ain't know what's going on, bro, but Jah knows, you know? I say it's crazy. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hi, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, big up to the caller. Big up. Good morning to everybody and the listener. Big up to the caller that just called. Amanda be coming out and making some good points. But I think Amanda should have run for president because she's very smart.
Real thing, you know. I think she is. She is running for that. Yeah, man. You know.
And Mr. Dexter, they are very smart people. So the caller that just called because they gotta be careful with Venezuela because Venezuela gonna chase out the SCK soon if they don't be careful.
Straight.
I stay blessed, stay connected,
All
brother.
right, my brother.
Stay blessed.
Respect. Yeah, man. Yeah. Family, friends, and favorites. There's the thing there. Hi, good day. Morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you this morning?
Yes, Mr. You said you're good.
I must congratulate you on that show yesterday.
Perfect.
Okay?
Yeah, man. Wonderful.
I listened to Amando. All the time I keep saying, I thought she's one of the most fantastic women I have in Guyana. She speak well, she carries herself well, and she act well. This thing what she bringing up, she was talking about it a very long time. Okay, nobody pay her attention. Now it at the brink, now Addy bring it to the front, right? You play a thing, you stupid or what? Well, Doggie. They got so much sense to the last senses now. They can't retard it. Okay? She's good. Martin meet with Ali numerous of times concerning that. She can't blame Norton with it. Everything I go on in PPP. We use Carl Shinehead, Pharaoh. Pharaoh think he got the world of brains. It's all the brains and backlash and funny. I can't remember the got old type saying with them people. Okay? All right. I come to your friend. I just want you to answer me this first question. I put myself on the line with it. I want to be honest. Okay? America. You come in the late part of America. People don't let the country come to America because America's bed roses, you know. They come to America for opportunity. Okay? Every country and got, America got. When I first came here to America, I could leave one job today and tomorrow you find another job. You ain't got to wait for people to call you back and them thing. What's going on presently now in America? America, like how lifestyle,
2 minutes, mommy.
sir,
2 minutes, yeah.
a shit hole. Young people graduating with degree, with what they want to be, is they getting a job with the graduate? Us? No. They got to take any job now. They got to do math, have a job, they got to do any job till they get what they want. Okay? I just want me to go to logic here. It's again the shit hole, right? From the time you left the airport, do you see toilet bowls along the streets in Ghana?
Like that. Jesus Christ. Come on, guys. 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes. Come on. Dion, good morning.
Blessing, my brother. Blessing to your audience.
Yes,
Lifestyle, big up yourself. Up yourself, Roberts. Rastaman, big up yourself, my youth. Yo, you see, Guyanese people don't wake up, my youth. A lot of stripping is going to take place in Guyana, my youth. And that is what the PPP want. You hear? We have to wake up as a nation, my youth. We have to wake up. Because we've been down too long, bro. Down too long, uneducated. It's like Jadneo said, we are fools. Guyanese people are fools. That we stupid. You hear? And we can't be stupid for too long, bro. We need to wake up and come to reality and know what's going on. You're going on with critics. Critics just cost Jadneo. Critics just cost Ali. Critics just cost the education minister. Critics just cost all the cabinet member, and nothing don't be done to him.
Nothing.
A man come and cuss on his show, and he beat the man, nearly killed the man, and the man been charged. What the man been charged for? weekend, he get bail. You see the struggles going on in Guyana? You just have to be affiliated with the PPP and you good to go. Where, and that is what Ida's Beck said, where is the opposition? Where is the opposition? And Ida's always say, bro,
Real
the
talk.
government is the people, and the people is the government. But we don't be as a people. So I don't know why we don't say, bro, one Guyana. We know one Guyana because we don't stand up as a people. So blessing my youth.
Respect, my brother.
Big up.
This is what I'm saying, you know what I mean? This is the same thing I'm saying is like there's so much persons coming out and speak certain things and everything going on in the country. One more. Every time I hear it, these people need to open them eyes, guys. These people need to open them eyes. So wait, y'all literally eyes closed and y'all walking around sleep, y'all sleepwalking. Y'all know it's time to sleepwalkers. So let's see a few more calls. Hello, good morning.
Morning, fire. Bless up for the day, man. Listen to me, brethren. Guy nigga sell for 44 years. So, 44 years, them one got a contract to get the island. So that means the 44 years we gonna struggle more hard. You understand? But listen to me, brethren. You notice most time I call you, I give you a short poem or something. It's because I used to listen to poem poetry for a long time, right? And I want to give Robert and Bang Bang a man I want to listen to. Linton Kwesi Johnson. This man is a poet from Jamaica. He lives in England. He plays dub poet. I mean, you listen to this man, brethren, your mind is open up. That's why most time when I call you, I give you short hints. You understand? Because I don't like to talk about politics. It get me angry. I close my eye and rub my head. You understand? Because my heart, I'm a never seen cutting guy in the brethren. Anytime I go there and coming back, my tears just come to my eye, brother. Understand? So most of my calling and give a little tidbits about poetry. Listen to it, brother. Listen to it properly.
Good.
Understand?
Respect.
And this one is for the co-host. Jaja give you a brand new baby, brethren. And anytime you hold you close to your heart, right? Most time you lift, you hold you close to your heart. So listen to Midnight Song, New Life, brother. Lose my daughter just to cover when you lose your daughter, and every time I hear a thing, that's why I don't talk about Adriano. My wife just do that because she know I just feel. I get sick from one brethren. Anytime you lift your face will be close to your heart. Watch it what telling them, brethren.
Straight.
I's a mystic old man, brethren. Yeah, son, just hold it down here and do your works.
Manos.
Respect, I.
All the time. Okay, now, Robert.
Fire.
Top of the morning, my bro.
Hello?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Robert, you're live. You know,
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Big up yourself, my brother. I just want to finish here. Hear me. Big up yourself. To everyone. And Miss Maxine, Miss Shelley, Miss Simone, you know, big up yourself, Miss Angie, every time. Big ups to the Youngs family. Big up to Fire Feelings and your family, brother. More health and more strength. I have one question, but I just call for it, just ask a question. In Guyana, how long it took you to be a citizen or a temporary resident in Guyana? And my next question is this. Can you be a temporary resident in Guyana and vote? And how long it took you to be a citizen in Guyana? That's just a question I wanted to ask.
Sound good. I mean, I really don't know, because I'm a citizen already. So, I don't know. Anybody who have the anybody have the question for how long they take for you to be a citizen, let me know. I don't know. Hi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I was listening to Anil Nadilal, right? And he is saying what the outcome of the court is going to be. I want to know how these people are so powerful that you could even say the outcome of the court case. I thought when a case in court, you can't speak about it. But it's just to show the power that is in these people that they could he could do something like this. So I looking out to see what the outcome of the case is going to be.
Okay.
You know, and it's so sad that they have all these things locked. And people think Guyanese people sleeping. I don't think Guyanese people sleeping, but these people been silencing them so long, and a lot of them is afraid and they don't want to speak out. Understand? So, and I see they say the elections, the numbers is nothing is wrong with the numbers. Did you see that? So we gotta see what's going on there. Something is going wrong.
That's what I'm saying. I tell them, yeah, man. This election
They
ain't
gotta
normal,
look to
no.
see where they getting help.
This election ain't normal. I telling you.
No, it's not normal.
This election
And
is
I
gonna
like
be
what Amanda is doing, because she know the law.
good. This is why I like with
And
she.
yeah, and they try to keep her out. You see, they're trying to keep her out of the thing
You understand? And the
because they
person,
know she know law. They don't want nobody with good sense and everything to come there.
yeah, the person that
Get
comment on
involved.
this live and actually that how why other persons ain't speaking out, and indeed why you don't hear nobody else arguing about about what she's arguing, or enlightening people. It's like is she alone doing it? Like
Well, that's the thing too about them. That's what I was thinking. I say, somebody should come out, like Muhammad and them should come out and help to speak on her behalf, even though, she's running.
not
They shouldn't just leave her like that.
yeah, because it's not like
You know,
it's not
it's
like it's happening
concerning
to
her,
them.
though.
It's not like it's only her, but it's everybody because the PPP making sure they do what they got to do for win. So it's not only she, it's all the rest of the party. Them that's it's crazy.
You are right. What she's doing there would change something for everybody.
Thank you,
See, it
man.
would change it for them too.
Thank you so
Because
much.
that's wrong how they going above the law. They're not upholding the law. So that means they show you that they're above the law. It's so sad. It's so sad to see what's going on.
Thank you so much, man.
And then that they ban people coming out in the street and protesting. I have never seen no country ban protesting.
It's-
You remember they said they banned the protesting
yeah,
when was
yeah.
Adrian thing?
That's crazy.
Our finale came out and say protesting is banned. You remember he was telling the sister that?
Yeah, yeah.
Another thing I want to talk on with critics and the guy who was waiting on Max, right? You heard what that guy said? He was saying, who run this city in a sarcastic way. So you see that?
Thank
It
you,
was
man.
sarcastic. Who running the city? So there's somebody running the city. It's not a governing nothing no more. It's who run the show, who run the city.
Thank you.
It's terrible,
Thank you.
terrible and sad.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, good morning. Phone line is off the hook. Wow. Shati, morning.
Hey, morning, my love. That's my next year, and I wish you a productive and safe week ahead. Then, wish people to see it the way I'm seeing it. And you see, sometimes you must allow lifestyle to talk his mind. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. And sometimes I think we misinterpret people's concept. We don't have to come here and break it down point by point for people to understand. Who have sense and ears to hear, let them listen, analyze it, and break it down to the lowest point and try to understand what he's saying. My point is, now we know Amanda is brilliant. She has a vision. Simona Bloom, she's brilliant. Nigel London, and the list goes on. Now they kept talking about wanting the best for the people. They have the people interest at heart. But have we ever sit to think that if the soul wanted the people, PPP out of power, they say the PPP must go and they have the people interest at heart. Why didn't they come together and make one big grand coalition to get these people out? Because running individually as a body, yes, you're going to get a few seats, you're going to get a few votes, you might get a seat or two in parliament, but there's no way, I'll be facing harsh reality here, Fire. There's no way a man can win an election for the PPP. There's no way Simona Bloom's going to win an election to become a president over the PPP.
Real talk.
You hear what I'm telling you? So are you talking about you have the people interest at heart when you're making those moves? You know what it tells me? It's all about you and your personal gain. And I rest my case. Who got sense to understand what I'm saying would agree with me 100%. Because let me tell you, if the shoes was on the PPP foot, I tell you, they would go by the hooks or the fucking crooks, excuse my language, to call it, to get the PNC out. Straight up. We got to wake up as a people. And when you sit and think about these things, imagine I got a 24, soon to be 24-year-old daughter. And when my daughter could sit and I highlight these things to me, Fire, trust me, tears come to my eyes. Only who feels it knows it, but we got to wake up as a people. Later.
Tell you about it. Rough. Hi, good night. Good morning. Hello, good morning. It's crazy. Eh? Yes, I.
Yeah. Yeah, Rastaman, how you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Bing, bang, bing. Lifestyle. Yeah. I like how the guys there, you know what I mean? Nicing up the program or what's not. But here what happened now?
Mm-hmm.
What happened now? You see this guy from Jamaica? This guy talking the truth. This guy is talking the truth and we gotta live with it. Because the opposition leader, the PP is corrupt. But he's not going in details and he finished as that. Next thing, a lot of march from SEQ to board. This concern is silent. Position go with this man on March. This man asks a question, why a man's to leave the party? You see what's going on, the woman pinching out points.
Real thing.
Significant points. Significant points, my brother. Let's take one here. Something wrong with this whole type politics. Who educate and who this and who that. The country running since turn independence since then, and they share people the levels and distinction running it. And look at the islands. Look in the islands. Hurricane broke up everything. And then people getting more money than we. And now we more rich. Without the we did rich than the Caribbean. And still the struggle is going on. But this is certain things people are talking. The people at the top, because you know why? They are nice. I'm going to bring out one more thing to you. Judges retire at 60. You know what's a pension? 900 something thousand a month. It's an ordinary man pension when you retire in the army. Private retires a landscaper or something. When you drink taking over money, 40 something thousand. So put it in your pipe and put it in the pipe and smoke it. But if you punish him by, you got 10 years in the army, you know. 10 years you got in the military and pressure you got run and left for 10 years. Because the money can't pay. You understand me, Rastaman? But I don't kill people time. God is good.
Love and respect,
Maybe watch and see what's going on. Blessings to you, Jonathan, and the family.
All the time. Yes, I. Yeah, Dion. Should take on.
Yeah, my youth. I'm calling back again, my youth. Robert asked a question: when you become a citizen of a CARICOM nation, you got to stay in Guyana for a year or so, my brethren. Once you stay in Guyana for a year, you're good to go, my brethren. Good to go. You could get rights and everything, my brethren. Yeah, blessing, my brethren.
Hello, good morning.
Fine, good morning, everyone. Morning. Yes, my take with what's her name? The political leader just speak earlier. What she's talking about, she's on point. And the same thing I was recognizing when we in Venezuela had a border dispute. Allowing some of the Venezuelans to come into this country. Even Mark Rubio visit Guyana. He talked about the Venezuelan gangs.
coming in the country and creating a lot of robbery and meth, smuggling with meth, the drugs and all kind of thing. The same thing was happening here in the United States. The Democrats opened the border, allowed all these illegals to come in here. They were walking in stores, robbing stores, and the police holding them and loosening them, even the assault police, and no serious charges was come against these people, and these people were back on the streets hours after. So they were, that's why Trump now said, get everybody out too. Not supposed to get them out because you don't know who's who. Terrorists, everybody coming in here. The same thing in Ghana. Ghana don't know who's who. And that you would use them to create vote because they don't have their support anymore. They were allowing that to happen to create a stigma secretly, put them on the list, IDs and everything, give them IDs and everything. I witnessed people giving IDs in this country, United States of America, were giving state ID, a DMV. I witnessed a guy, I was assisting a guy who didn't even renew my driver's license. And I went there and a guy asked me to assist him to fill up the form. So I said, so asking for information. Did. I said, well, your social. I don't have no social. I said, you don't have no social? I said, what? I said, this is okay. He said, yeah, it's okay to get ID without social. I said, what the heck? So these things, government allowed certain things to happen. The Democrats wanted to do it here because they wanted extra votes for seats. And the same thing again, Jagdeen would use the same framework to create extra votes for them. They don't have the support anymore, so they have to have that support come from somewhere. And people have to start following these ballot boxes, get mobilized, get somebody with a car. Every time the ballot box move from a location, put your camera and your phone fully shot and videotape all these things going straight to the election office. Simple as that. Everybody got to mobilize and do it. Who got motorcycle, bicycle? Everybody have to communicate with people listening to coming down the block. Yeah, video everything, bro. Because people are going to create, they're going to change, they're going to switch ballot boxes in the middle of the street, in corners and houses and all kind of thing. They're going to have ballot boxes ready to do the same old tricks. Same old tricks.
It happened already, so indeed, yeah, man.
They're going to continue the same old tricks. Listen, if people not stopping the tricks, it's going to keep creating the trick. Magic is like that. I show you the magic. If you can't get the magic, I'll keep showing the same magic. Right? They create the same magic in your eyes. So wow. Because you're not learning. You understand? So that's my take, man. Bless you.
Respect. Yeah, man. You understand? Hold on. I wait till I get back. You know when you see certain persons win. Hello, good morning. Yo, the
Blessings, Lord.
Maxine,
Blessings
call
to
back. I just see what I
everybody
get
this
to call you,
morning.
girl. Yes.
I had to laugh when I came back to Guyana for live couple years well. Because when I came back and I get to realize it only take persons 1 year to be in Guyana to become a citizen. No other part of the world this don't happen. Right? No other part. I was like, 1 year? But they know which reason make them bring it to this.
Right?
No.
Yeah, man.
Concerning the ballot box them that the young man was speaking about, every party have a representative at the different poll station, more than one persons. So when the ballot box them leaving the location, each party representatives be alongside of the ballot box with their own vehicle. But strictly the government wiser the population. You know how much box they got or how much voting people done there in them ballot box already before it even reach the office. Who opening it for check it when it reach there? Tell me this thing. But it's not like when it reach them, you going to see, oh, this is an empty box and the voting going and start. So you got to study this thing in all form. It done come into the polling station where you know, with seal up with inside, it they ain't gonna put 1 million, but comment on how the Venezuelans them living. When she made the statement that they had 200 persons living in one house. Soldier man, I telling you the truth. It's no lie. When you see some of these houses with these people living in, I see some people went to donation at a house. I want to know if was sardine the coming out this house. You know, understand that one time the people say they ain't able to cook the people at the church no more. When the people they say, oh, it's 50 adults live in the house and it got like but 60 something little children.
Jesus Christ.
This how the people them just live. So you can't doubt it. You got 100 of them living at one address or two. I see it already. Right in this area where I live in, it got some of them rent an apartment, and when you think it's two of them into the market, you see they coming out here looking, you want to know where people coming out to this little place. People just live. It's one set of people created because they know they gotta get food. But with all I saying, I just begging people to be wise, wake up, open up the eyes, and when they go to vote, vote for freedom, vote for justice for Adriana and everybody else that unalive. Blessed love all the time.
Yo.
My brother, lady just talk about ballot box and so. Right, my youth? Here how it go. When the ballot box arrive at the polling station, though, it has come with a seal. Yeah? All the box them just come with a seal. And all the voting documents, my brother, must be in the ballot box. Yeah? The person at the station there with the head of the polling station on that area, they have to cut the seal, record it, and empty everything out of the box. Yeah? And then put on back another seal. And that seal, bro, after they recorded. That seal recorded, then they spread out all the observers, everything that's being there when they emptying it.
Okay.
So the box can't come with vote inside because all the thing for vote must be in the box, the folio, everything. Okay? So when you cut out that seal and you empty everything, you turn over the box to show that, yes, it's an empty box. You put on back the cover and you put on back a different seal. And that seal has to be recorded. And at the end of the voting, all the party agents have to sign on signature on the box to verify that this is the box. This is the box number 8.
Wrong
this
number,
is the
wrong
box we
number.
work at this area group. You hear? So
Yeah,
even
man.
if the switch box, the signature, they can't switch the signature on that box. So when it comes to the 20 election, when they have to recount, is the recount policy is where now you just find this skullduggery, whereby different people put in this and this and then and all kind of thing is fine because of the recount. That's the only thing that's happened. Blessing my youth.
Yeah, Robert.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna do a quick research. Most of the Caribbean countries, you have to put in at least 4 work permit. Right? You have to put in at least 4 work permit. Then you get temporary resident. Then you become a citizen in the country. But if you're married, it still take you about 3 years to be a citizen. You have a temporary resident in the country. And I'm gonna say this now. And sometimes, it hurt me because it's the same thing that it happened in Jamaica in terms of when it comes to ballot box and voting, dead people still upon voting list. Yes. But let me say this to you. And I'm gonna say this to all my grannies, brothers and sisters. Please open up your all eyes. Right? All these Venezuela that is coming over. Right? The PPP realize without them, they can't go back in power. There's no country in the world it took you 1 year to become a citizen. Nowhere else. And these people are doing it because of what? They knew because most of these Venezuelan, them threaten you have to vote for we. But still you can't allow so many people from Venezuela to come in your country and a man go to the embassy and it's a problem to you all. This is not what I wanted. no country or for nobody. Fire, I've been saying this to you and your people, and I'm going to say this again this morning for the last time. September 2nd is going to be a riot. A serious things are going to happen. And Rastaman always say, yo, it's going to be a revelation. Because let me say this to you. PP now go down some. And even if when them lose, we say them are going to make it be a riot. Tell me, my brother. Them are going to do everything in the world for hang on to power. And all me I say to my brothers and sisters up in Guyana, don't let the PPP, don't fall for the PPP traps. Because them have set up some traps. Just for you all to react. So they can react. Please. Mel come out and say him a beg all the young Guyanese man them will just stay off of the street. Understand? Because PPP have a plan. Big up yourself.
Really,
Blessed rise, man. Give thanks to the rising, you know? Yeah, brethren. Oh, beautiful Guyana. I would never call you a shit country. People coming on this program and calling nice Guyana shit country. Brethren, the government in Guyana is that. But I would never blame a fraction of Guyana and give my mouth liberty
I keep saying
call the whole country a shit country. You understand? That's why when I burn my fire, people is get vexed when I burn my fire. But me looking friend, you know, I started black. And I could defend it. I could defend it any day, any night.
I keep telling them.
It's 19 Kane Street, Meadowbank I come from. You understand? My family them is living a bricklaw. Me ain't got send no more.
Right.
But I is one of the advocate on this program that first start advocate for Amanda Waltz. Because I know that sister from the first time I discovered she, I know who she was and who she is. And I come on this program and I beg, especially women. I think my father used to run me house, you know, but I realized that he used to run him out. Yes, my mother used to run things and make sure finances is in its order. And we get what we forget that money left back for we go to the cinema and them things and other things. That used to run him out. And I need a change, and it need a woman change. A woman change, brethren. You understand? Some people say, they know why she should run out and leave. She right for run and leave. If I see an opportunity, you understand? You think I ain't gonna go for it? And the opportunity is there and it's clear, and I got better sense and I'm educated and I know what's going on. Everybody else talking and they're just talking out of the thing. Come on, man. Wake up. I tell you, brethren, and I call a revolution. I hear Robert just now say it again. I call a revolution. But if Jack Dio them think it's gonna go down easy, them warship with up on the coast, don't think it's dead for Venezuela. They're waiting for come into Guyana. And then when they come into Guyana, it's going to give them an opportunity to run into Venezuela because Venezuela is a private sovereign country. And Trump cannot just run into Venezuela like that. Okay. So I want people to wake up and know politics and know truth. Okay? They're using Guyana for the ground to run into Venezuela. So Jack Dio, your day is numbered, buddy. You're going down. You're going down. You understand? So don't think them ship with up on the water. They're waiting for run into Venezuela. It's waiting for run into Guyana. It's coming for you. You and Ali and Nandalal and all of y'all. That's what it's coming for. Because Roger Khan done spill your beans already. Mohammed, when he went Barbados, he spilled your beans already. So the people them know where it is. They're coming to get you. And the big man who called yesterday and didn't even acknowledge the young family and the people on the program. Hey, take a break from this program, big man. Don't call this program back. Rastaman telling you that. Because I find you very blatant disrespectful. Yes, right? And I find you to be a racist. Okay? And to answer Robert's question Friday that he had wanted me to answer. I'm going to see a trap and walk into it. You understand? Glenn Max, look for we get. And I'm not going to take back my chat. Because I am not going to see a trap there and run into it, brethren. Okay? And if Doggie strip it, I want to fall into that chat. he gonna get the same thing what Glenn Max get.
Right.
Yes, I? Them people that on the game, the throwing bait, you like a old car and take crank and run in there and see you nearly dead. Eh? They nearly crucify you. You think I can go there, buddy, and I got friends and I got people who I know. You understand? And I can go there by myself.
Real.
There's a trap you fall into. There's a trap you fall in. You should have never took that bait. So if them make them man kill you, you would have looked for your death.
Real talk.
So this to answer the question where Robert asked me Friday. Manners and I expect my brethren. I listen.
I expect all the time. Yeah, man, love the callers, them calling. Remember, guys, keeping it real on your caller. You are real. Yeah, man, if I always up on a sign them. Cyan Bond, big up yourself. Wait, you know, I got for call somebody I see call and can't do that. Man, regular person, you know. Regular person, I forget about regular call. Connection. Hello.
Please leave your message for 2.
All right, look like 7. I'll get that. Try call back somebody and yeah, just don't see Uncle call. Ew, trouble or ass. Anyway, big up to everybody up in the building. It is 10:39. We need to move on. We got some more stuff definitely to deal with. And we see whereby here to the ballot box. It's the Guyana Police Force wish to state that following to the accident the other night on the east coast of the Mararo Road, public road, the vicinity of LBI, the 3 ballot boxes which were being escorted from Berbice to be safely and securely escorted and handed over to GCOM headquarters in Guyana. The accident occurred about 20-50 hours that night, and I think this happened 2 nights ago, because he said it's saying tonight, so can't say tonight. All right, good. Involved the minibus BAB 6899 motor car, PXX 7899, and minibus BAL 2180, escorting disclosed Inquirer disclosed that minibus BAB 6899 was proceeding west on LBI Public Road, eastbound Demerara, with the ballot box number DF048 from Central Police Station under escort behind. That was motor car PX, just so guys, PXX 7898, which was carrying ballot box DF047 from Central Police Station, and minibus number BAL 2180 contained ballot box DF050 from Wims Police Station. All of the vehicle were being escorted by Force motor car number PAB 8212 when an unknown motor car drove in northwest out of LBI Access Road into the pathway of the escort, causing the police vehicle to apply brakes. In doing so, the minibus number BAB 6899 applied brakes, which led to the minibus Weber collide with the road. Well, you see that? This is a car make that happen. Jano, I wonder who's the man with the car. Hello, good morning. This is what happened with the ballot box.
Yeah, good morning again. Calling back. Yeah, in regards to the ballot box, PV don't play fair games with ballot boxes, man. We know there's procedures with ballot boxes, the label and all that stuff. They have double copies of these things, these numbers and all these things. They could switch boxes and take out the signature form and put on top of that. They have everything lined up from the election house. So they don't play fair regardless whatever procedures are there to follow. That's why you have to flame them so they know people watching them, they're not going to try to make that deep move. You understand?
Real talk.
Yeah. So, secondly, too, without concern, I understand a video concern with that warship story too, or I think earlier last week.
Okay.
It's much more the reason. And what try to say in Intel. So if I Intel that those warship is for real President Maburu. He's controlling the whole cartel all the way down Nicaragua, Mexico area. He's working with the Chinese also as well. America find out that he's also a part of the election, the company with GCOM and those people. He's working with those people. Them also rigging election, right? So people think that it also just for it's only for Guyana. It's Venezuela. Mabu involved in a lot of things, the drugs, election switching, right? You can hear it come out. The model come out in the United States, right, with the 2020 election. He was a part of that with Iran, and some European countries, all of us behind the Chinese big in it. That's why some Chinese is here. They are big in this rigging election with the GCOM with these machines. And the drugs and the meth and all. He's controlling the cartel smuggling and the drugs. That's why some of the drugs coming through Guyana, and that's why those officials, those inspectors get caught with the drugs and all this stuff involving the drugs and stuff in Guyana here too. Right? It's a part of these work with all the gold smuggling and everything. He's a part of that. So the United States have them about to try to invade Venezuela because that's why they put those warships there. There's a connection with Maburu, Guyana, the Chinese, Iran, some of the European countries. They're big in this thing with these machines, ballot boxes machine and all the stuff, computerized machines, switching votes and all the stuff. So don't think it's one thing going on. Trump is coming with people for many different things, bro. You understand? It's deep. You understand? All these things that are going on here, it's not just one thing. It's a lot of things going down behind the scenes. You're going to hear how much people can get jailed for this 2020 election in the United States here with change numbers in the 2020 election against Trump too. You could control Trump, whatever you want to call him, but he's coming after them. That's what he's here to come after him. All those fake charges, yeah. But it's deeper going on in the United States and also Guyana with the rigged this election, the ballot boxes, and the drugs and all that stuff, and the gold smuggling. It's coming down, bro.
Respect. You know, we're gonna pay some bills. Let me get back. Definitely keep the fire blazing. I don't know it go already. Don't move. Don't go nowhere. All right, Judge. Yeah.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Entori, Amerindian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthews 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthews 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Definitely back with you guys. You know the vibe, you know what's up. I just want to let you guys know we will not be taking no more unknown calls. If your call is showing unknown, we had two disturbing calling unknown a few days ago, and we really want that. So, guys, please show your number. Nobody here is going to call you back or nothing. So, just know that we're not answering no unknown call anymore. Your call must be open. Okay, so if you're calling unknown, to my unknown call a friend, big up yourself, but you don't know. We want your call must open, please, or else I will not be answering. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm trying to find out what your views are on these different Chinese proprietors and the toll it's taking on the smaller businesses in Guyana.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, I would say.
Yeah, because what's going to happen to the smaller business? I mean, if they're getting permits to build these giant grocery stores, and then they're going to have the monopoly, so the smaller businesses are not going to have any opportunity to be like mom and pop stores, which actually, which you probably know, small businesses really run economies in many countries, right?
Definitely.
So, like I live in Canada, and I basically have a lot of, like, I listen to your show a lot, and I like your show a lot because, number one, it doesn't have a lot of cursing and swearing. I mean, and number two, yeah, yeah, like number two, what you talk is a lot of things that I can relate to in terms of my thinking. But what I'm really concerned, because I grew up in Guyana, and my parents had no money, but my mom used to sell at the market and feed us. And now I'm finding that you have like every corner almost these giant Chinese grocery stores, and I don't hear any politician really making any reference to this. I mean, like, it's a democracy. However, we can't have our businesses being trampled on. And I lived and worked in China. Yeah, I lived and I worked in China, and a lot of these things that are coming out of China don't have any quality control. Like, the batteries are can burn your house down, and the chemicals. And I'm telling you, like, I'm in the hair industry. Like, I manufacture a lot of wigs and hair pieces and different things for cancer patients. But like, all these things, like, I'm not saying everything out of China doesn't have quality control, but I don't hear the government saying, well, okay, we're going to test this before we give it to the local people. Like, I hear nothing about quality control. Like, I don't have any hang-ups about all these people coming in and trying to better our country, but we have to take care of the smaller business first and do it in a civilized, organized manner.
Definitely.
So,
love that.
I wanted to know what your views were on this, because I don't hear anybody trying to take care of the smaller man selling at the market.
No, but at the end of the day, Carla, that's a very serious situation that is being occurred in Guyana, because a lot of persons definitely have a problem with it. Now, down to the giant businesses are getting a problem too, because what happened is that the government is charging the giant businesses a lot of money for do business in Guyana, but it seems like the Chinese is getting more access more than a lot of other business persons, you know what I mean? And it's a serious situation, because we see whereby Jack Dio come out and he tried to enlighten people in a way that, you know what I mean, he's taking certain precaution or certain steps within the Chinese doing business in Guyana, but we still seeing, like you're saying, a lot of businesses are opening around whereby it's shortening we own people, you know what I mean, business, because the Chinese bringing in the stuff and they're selling it cheaper, you know what I mean, more than how it's supposed to, and this will putting us in the predicament. But I feel that the government need to tighten up on that indeed, you know what I mean, and it's crazy at the end of the day
Yeah,
that
and
Chinese taking over like though, you know? Yeah.
yeah, but I understand what you're saying, but my thing is that none of these politicians are
It's
really
not.
saying, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to register this, and we're going to register all these small businesses. We're going to try to help them. You know, we're going to give them some oil money, give them grants. We're going to let them be more organized, get into artificial intelligence, and try to move the country in the right direction. I mean, if you kill the small businesses, we're going to have a monopoly. And I've seen this happen in many countries.
Okay, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming through, you know what I mean? Dion, you gotta go
My
into something
brother,
else. Alright, final call.
my brother, the Chinese don't pay tax, my brother.
Right,
That's
this
number one.
right, this
That's why they could
good.
sell the things very cheap. You go to the Chinese shop, my brother, and you buy a buns. You never see the name for that buns on your receipt. As what you see, my brother, is some XXP, some shit. How could you verify that that is the buns you're buying, bro?
Real talk.
Yeah, bro.
Real talk. And then Jack Dew is come playing some game. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. You could never, you could some shit.
Hello,
How
good
could you
morning.
verify that that is the buns you're buying, bro?
Sorry, Dion. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Fire.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, Fire. You hearing me, Fire?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Yeah, good morning, Fire. Fire, really enjoy your program. I really enjoy your program. And you know one thing I want to tell you, Uncle, it's not that bad, but I want you to look, I was listening to you the other night, right? And you told Uncle that this is the topic. Are you still flex with Uncle to have him to say something? But I want you really take control of your program. People must respect your program. When you tell Uncle, well, this is what I am doing tonight, because like he's taking that for granted now. You understand? I can't see why he couldn't
Straight.
really like congratulate those people yesterday. Why he tried
Real
to
talk.
spoil that. And then now, this is what lifestyle. I like lifestyle, like life thinking like me, because I am saying this is all the things that's happening in Guyana. Our country in serious problem. And when, like people don't like to hear truth. The man is really condemning Guyana, but things need to put in place, like who the woman is saying. Fire, let me tell you something. I used to tell myself, even me trainers laugh. I said, when I get old, I don't want to be in Guyana. Sometimes I sit down and I study. When people live the whole life outside, why do you want to come back to Guyana? The medical, everything is not right. Everything you work your whole year to get your benefit. Why you would want to come somewhere? You come to somewhere with develop. So I agree with lifestyle. It's not that he's condemning Guyana, but sometimes the mentality is so narrow-minded. These people need to travel and see life really and understand what is really going on. And from your time and we time when we grew up, Guyana was different. Imagine I know in Guyana, money was like Beijing was 2 for 1. Now the US is now actually 230 for 1. Lifestyle does a show. So when the man making the point, he's trying to tag the man. I didn't want to make my point yesterday. We too narrow-minded. We country is serious problem. If you don't really know how to maneuver in Guyana, it have to mean no place to the poor people. The rich will always get richer. So I don't know why the bombarding lifestyle. They better wake up. If we can't wake up now, I sorry for the fired. We need to wake up now, as the Bible says. Is who have eyes will see and who have ears will hear. We need to get a discerning spirit. We in serious trouble. But like these people is why I sugarcoating to them. I never want to get and grow old in Guyana. Trust me. Trust me, I never want to get old here. And I love my country. But then you see things what happening. You understand? I deal with reality. Fires. So when they're attacking lifestyle, they didn't like it. They said nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. You see, people don't even understand what is a constructive criticism. But so you say something to down your truth. That's my input. And you have a blessed day, Fires.
You too, my sister. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, It is, and I hope Uncle listening, Uncle, I hope you're listening. You understand? Maybe it's beat and teach you this, so I want you to listen. And me big up lifestyle because, it's not we say, it's how we say it make people is might interpret it in a wrong way when he say Guyana is shit. But still, I keep telling you, it's not what you say, it's how you say it, you know what I mean? And you could put it over in a different aspect. We know what you mean. We know it's not literally a dissing Guyana or the people of Guyana, but they do have some people in Guyana like the brains is full of shit, indeed. You know what I mean? But it is what it is at the end of the day. I love my country. Although despite whatever it's going through, the gap country is going through worse than my country. And still, I ain't gonna tell nobody for don't go back. I ain't gonna tell nobody don't visit my country because at the end of the day, like I said, this problem is from the root. And the root is two things. Is the people and the government. Now here the government come after the people them, like we keep saying. The reality of life, change is within the people and the people alone. We have to change how we talk to each other. We got to change how we think about each other, the way how we move with each other. We got to remember it's one people, one nation, one destiny. F-U-C-K, this one nation, this one people alone. No, from the beginning it's one people, one nation, and one destiny. There's a signification and a signifying manifestation. Make this why they say one people, one nation, one destiny. Guyana is a unique country in the South American atmosphere. You understand? The only English-speaking country in the West Indies. Or in the Caribbean, or wherever you want to put it. We supposed to smarter than a lot of persons. You know what I mean? But instead, like I keep telling y'all, the country was built in a way, that's why it was always named Cowboy. From since I growing up, I used to hear Cowboy. Guyana is a cowboy country. Now you see Guyana is not a real country. It upgrade, the name upgrade. But it still come back to door. And that's what a lot of persons are sticking. That's why it's hard for certain persons to move on. Remember the youth man who come out, the Indian youth man came out and said that, oh, yo, PVP, y'all manipulate we parents' mind is why we parents can't do without y'all. But our these is not like we parents. We more wiser, we more smarter. We know what's going on. We know what y'all doing from what y'all do. We know y'all trying to manipulate we brains. But we as a young generation, we not gonna take manipulation from y'all. Cause we know what's going on. The youth man come out and say that Indian youth came out and say that. And say y'all manipulate we mother and father. That's what them can't do without y'all. But we could do without y'all. It's a different mindset, it's a different thinking, it's a different approach. And that is what we have to do. No government will come in power can't change nothing. It got to come from we. It has to come from us. That's the only way we are going to get change in the country. We got to come out for this licky, this nyami, this soup drinking. This friends, family, and favorite. No. It's supposed to be one people, one nation, one destiny. Not friends, family, and favorite. No. Everybody. So this is not nothing to do with fighting on we country. My country is beautiful. My country is wonderful. My country is joy. But it's those the people that are running the country. Them is who we got to remove. And anybody will go in the country and run in the country how it run or how it's not supposed to be run, then it's a different scenario. Max.
Morning.
Oh, you busy, girl? Try calling you back, me never get you.
Busy.
Monday,
I can't even get myself.
It's Monday too, so you don't know how Mondays go for real.
Crazy, man. Oh my gosh, I thought I had free time today, but I ain't got no free time.
Well,
More days, yeah.
You better late than never. Glad you're there, boy.
I know. So I was trying to call in concerning with lifestyle, man. You know, a lot of people don't got a problem with lifestyle, we saying. But, I mean, people will know and understand, like you said, understand what you mean by it. But I think you just got to rephrase it differently. Because when you say Guyana is shit, it's not Guyana
the country, Guyana is shit.
Real thing.
It's the people that running the country is shit.
That is
You understand?
it.
So a
Good.
lot of people ain't gonna look at it that kind of way. They're gonna look at it as a man. He's saying Guyana. Guyana is the
Yeah,
name.
man.
Guyana is just the name. Guyana is not what's running Guyana.
Correct
It's
is
the
right.
people running the country. The
Correct is
people we
right.
put in power was running the country. So when you say Guyana is shit, it coming off as arrogant to other people who don't got that kind of sense and understanding. You know what
Straight
I
up.
mean?
Yeah,
And
man.
we know what he really means. So when he say Guyana is shit, it's not Guyana shit because if Guyana is shit, you know understand shit is stink.
Right.
Now you shouldn't want to come back to Guyana because however you look at it at the end when you decide you wanna go back, it's still shit you're going back to. You understand? So it's not that it's the people who are running the country. We gotta say, oh shit,
This
because
is
they're the
for
one
true.
who making the rules and bending the rules and doing all kinds of shit.
Real
If
talk.
this how you want to look at it, so people gonna always have an issue with it. You come to New York, I could say New York is shit
Shit.
because a lot of shit happening and going on here. We could say New York shit, but it's not New York. It's the government. It's the
Real thing.
people.
Straight up.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Holland everywhere is shit. You understand? Then you shouldn't want to go back to shit.
Never.
I get what he's
Real
saying,
thing.
but a lot of people ain't gonna get what he's saying. So sometimes, and then it's the way he say it, it comes off
Good.
really, you understand, arrogant to people, how you're phrasing it. You gotta rephrase what you're saying. You know, it's a sticky,
Straight up.
nasty situation, but
Real thing.
I mean, I get what he's saying.
We all
Nobody
degree.
and against everybody give their opinion, but then phrase your opinion, your opinion differently. You know, think about what you're saying because not everybody gonna get it in that kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Can't say the country Guyana is shit. Guyana is a beautiful place.
Yeah, man.
Is the people got it so
Real people.
corrupted?
Straight
Those
up.
people will be put in power and trust who we gonna think that they're gonna do right by Guyana and they're not. So of course
But
people
are
gonna
we?
say it's shit, but it's not the country is
That
shit.
about us? Yeah, for real. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Max, on that. Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I. And I hope you're watching Lifestyle. You know what I mean? We love you and everything is that. And in this life, mommy always says, now you says, always say it is now you do is how you do it. So we love you. Don't watch no face. Anyway, big up to everybody that definitely checking in for the ones and threes. You know the thing will be ready. Please like up the line.
Anyway.
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, all right. My last 2 minutes for the day. Fire. Let me say this. Let me say this because like me say again, me just call a spade a spade. Me say it like it is. Me nobody beat around the bush, you know. You see, and the back and forth thing, me not do periodly. Come me just say it like it is. I hate when people, and this is just my views. I hate when people come and talk about y'all need to travel and get experience. God bless who can travel and go there. It's not everybody fire. The luxury of the opportunity can travel and see the world. You have people in them country don't want a passport. Some of us hate when people come and talk about, oh, y'all need to travel so you can see the wider world. It's not everybody fortunate can travel, bad man. And when you travel now and you get that experience, come back and share with who can travel. But when you're going to come out, you make it look like, you know what, you like say, boy, you what, you're downgrade people. And some of you look on it, and this is just my views.
Straight
because
up.
I know everybody can travel.
Mm-hmm.
And every one of my Guyanese brothers that can travel for you. Can go to New York, can go to Paris, can go to France, can go to Canada. Some don't have the luxury to do it. Some of you when people come and talk about, oh, y'all need to travel and see the world. That's a number one. Number two is any day we as black people, and I'm talking about the whole Caribbean now, we as black people come together and stop support Chinese business, our little business will survive. But you know what is the problem? We black, we are crab in a barrel. So to that beautiful ladies who call about the Chinese, miss, in a Jamaica, yeah, all tourist things Chinese sell. We have to come together as black people and stop support the Chinese business and start support our brothers and sisters. And then I guess a little change will make your fire. The China, they make sure coming on for the government, you know. To build this, to build that, you know, brother. Chinese do not pay tax in a fire.
Real talk. Mm-hmm.
China get a leeway for 5 years, you know. You see when the 5 year up done fire, them call one of them brother or one of them sister to come back, you know. I saw the Chinese them rotate, you know. They not pay tax, they not pay that. Because what them do, them comes and say, right, I go build a piece of road there for you, or I go lend you one piece of money. Check all the Caribbean country and how much money the Caribbean countries owe the Chinese. Me say soon and very soon, if we as black people, brother, stand up, China go take over the country. We soon have Chinese school in the Caribbean. We soon have it. So we, you know, as black people, have to stop support them business, because you know the problem is the crab in a barrel mentality that we black people have. So because you're black, me now come support you because you're not supposed to be a millionaire. So we rather go to the Chinese. And me ask you a question, fire. I'm sorry for me yelling and shouting, please. Me kind of feel a weird when people are going to talk about this travel business. Fire. Do you ever see a Chinaman now and bar a drink a rum yet? Do you ever see a Chinaman in a one local restaurant and eat one food yet? No. Do you Chinese money go back at China? Chinese money do not stay in a Caribbean country, my general. The only thing is the Chinese power road, I want them to go bank, go send off their money, go back at them country. China no support, I don't know, local business.
Real talk.
China support local business, and that's how we black people now, brother. I feel looking at ourselves. Yeah, so we can't blame the Chinese. We have to blame the people them who are give the Chinese the leeway. Because you as a black man have one store down there, so you said one shoes for $1,000. The Chinese go sell it for 600. The black man go say, oh, me now got the black man store, me I got the Chinese. Him now looking at himself and say, you know what? The Chinese man now contribute to the economy because them now pay tax, brother. Please, the people who have the opportunity who can travel, go find and travel, go places. Stop come back and rub it. You know, we face who can travel, brother. Some of we don't have the luxury to travel. Y'all need to stop it, brother. Pick up yourself, yeah, man.
That's why, you know, that's why I keep telling you, nobody can stop Robert from moving. You're mad. Robert is coming and lay it out real. No joke, Robert. You're on point with the way you just now said, bro. And this is what we need for them. This is what we don't do. We quick for tear down we brother, we black brother and we black sisters business and don't support them. And we run to the Chinese, but then still come out for talk about how the Chinese bad and what the Chinese do and all these kind of things. But you're looking into, hey, yo, I don't know. I know I see things still.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Fire.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Bertrand. Here to say, Robert Wright, you know, friend.
Yeah, man.
Because I went listen to some guy's name, The Voice of East Harlem, years ago, 1984. The guy said, man, Chinese man, no cop, no plea. He's hip to unity. You understand? Now listen to this, fire. You know, from the time I hear that, all my suits, friend, was made by a black man, friend. I don't play the bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? He used to got a store named Forces of Victory. Selling, you know what we going on with. Bedroom, and every Saturday night we used to reason. We know going on died since 1980 something, son. And we said to ourselves, bedroom, when they find out it's going to be a problem. I'm not saying so, friend. It comes to true pass, friend. Tell Robert, just please listen to the man LKJ, friend. He and lifestyle. Listen to that man properly, friend. The man tell you everything right now, bro.
Big up yourself, fire.
Respect.
All time. All time. Hey, today nice. You know anything already. It is 11 minutes after 11. Beautiful weather in the we should say the let me say in a beautiful Georgia. You don't know the beautiful state. That is it of Georgia. You know what it is? A few days before election. It's crazy at this said moment here, and we definitely need change, you know, it go. So you don't know. We're going to rally out the rest, and you don't know. Remember, tonight we're not going to be live till tomorrow night, all right? What am I saying? Tonight we there live, oh shucks. It's Monday night, Wednesday night, Friday night, we there live, okay? Lifestyle.
Bang, bang, bang. Since to everyone, you understand me? I understand everyone. Now you see in life, right? Especially in this time. In this time, you gotta tell people things raw, straight for let them know, understand me, that you're either angry, you're either serious, you're either passionate about it. You guys saying, oh, Guyana is a cowboy country. Some people thinking about, it's maybe because you guys still using horse cart, maybe because you guys still live in a certain way, people still got latrine toilets. Guys, when some people say, oh, Guyana is not a real country, some people say, oh, because all the corruption and this and that. But we see now when I say Guyana now is shit, is people is gonna register the people very fast.
Yeah.
Because it's like you tell somebody stop. But if you tell somebody effing stop,
Aye.
hear it faster. Hear it stop all the time. Understand? I could say it so many ways. People should understand what I'm saying. You see, when you take things more serious and use certain words, it registers faster. It's only by brains and common sense. I don't mean Guyana is shit. Come on, do I have to give you the ins and the outs? Guyana is one of the most beautiful countries in the world. It have the tallest waterfalls and all these springs and everything. It's only obvious. And if people listen to me, and that's what I'm telling you, when I say that, they only hear that. They didn't hear that I say that I'm looking to go back to Guyana within the next 2 decades and live my life comfortable. Have business in Guyana. 20 brothers and 8 sisters, and most of them in Guyana. Some in England, some in America, some here, there, all over. I have a lot in Guyana that people even think about. I'm literally one of the person that can make one phone call. It's good or bad. I'm literally that person. So I have nothing on Guyana, but I'm using a word for it to register to people fast. But you see, I never expect it to register to people now that's already living in the States with me, or living in Canada, or they already have common sense education and they harnessing it and using it. I expect it to register to Guyanese. So if Guyanese now for call and ask this question on the radio, on the station, or even looking at your program and ask the question, I must be able to tell them, wait, aren't you looking at the news in Guyana? Don't you know how much money your country's producing? Don't you see how beautiful your country is? Don't you see where it's heading? Do I have to riddle all of that? When I say shit, all right, let's go to the medical. Let's go to the hospital. How many black women in dying in the hospital every year? How many nurses in running away from the country? Look, Amanda now say 200 people register at an address, and when you go there, none of them are living there. These kind of things are happening in Guyana. Same things that happen in certain places in Africa that we call shit country. If I turn and said the people in Guyana is shit, now they're gonna get some more offended. Understand? So I'm not taking it back, but I'm explaining, because it's like some people, they don't know the history of Guyana, and if you don't know your history, you would never know your future. That's the reason why you are so divided in Guyana. That there's black people still supporting PPP because they don't know the history. And the thing, because them got a house, and because them got a bank account, and because you in the minority, you think, well, yeah, life good. You're not thinking that where you supposed to be 2 decades ago, and where are you going to be in a decade to come?
Quick and fast.
We in the
Got
outer world, we ain't seeing it for Guyana. We ain't seeing Guyana in no place within a decade if y'all don't wake up and make a change now. And that's facts, is facts.
Mm-hmm. Bang. Max.
Hey, fire. Me again. Listen, it's true thing what Robert saying. True. We as black people, they don't like to support the Matty Black. They try bring them down. And the Chinese, they have no problem going to. and running and buying and supporting the Chinese. All when the Chinese treat them like shit, because Chinese have no respect for black people. Trust me, they don't. I didn't see it. And I just over the weekend, I telling my kids about the nonsense. Like, you know, run and go. You support your black business. You understand? And I'm a big believer in going and supporting small black business. I do that. These people, they will come and they see a black man got a little business and they'll come and they cry and they complain about the money and this and that and they want it or they don't want to spend. But then when they go to the Chinese, it's no complaint. Whatever the Chinese man say is go. And they have no issue with it. And I tell them, I said, which restaurant you ever go and see a Chinese man sit down there eating? None of these black business they don't support.
Straight.
They tend to their own matty Chinese. You don't never see them sit down for truth in no bar, no Chinese, no other black business restaurant. They don't come out, they don't support. And yet still we black people just run and sit down and support them. Everything they're doing there, you see Chinese, and a little black businessman bringing up a little business and trying to do a little business. And when they come there, they complain, oh, they can't, oh, it's too much, you spend too much, this is too expensive. But then they run, go to the Chinese man. When you go there, you can't tell the Chinese man you don't got the tax money. You don't got the tax or you don't got enough because they ain't going for that. All the time it happens enough in Guyana all the time. I see it all the time. I go back home and see it. It burns me to see that. That's why they just get what they get. The Chinese man behave certain way with them. They get what they get. I don't like that. I don't.
It's crazy how they said, man, I'm going to take like 2 more cars, you know how it goes. Yeah, man, because everybody that definitely putting in their 2 cents, man, you know what I mean? And, you know, there's the same reason you see me, like I always tell persons, you know what I mean, as a Guyanese growing up in the ghetto, coming out to the ghetto, growing up in Meadowbrook, you know, my father, you know, did illegal stuff to put food on my table, on our table. But I did illegal stuff too. I never kill or nothing like that, but I did sell marijuana already. I know about that for get a little bread, for provide for my youth, them and them thing. I did it. Otherwise, I never go down the drug road or whatever it is. But saying that to say this is that I always wanted to be a businessman, an entrepreneur, you know what I mean, as a Guyanese. I have my own business, like I tell everybody, 2-3 business I want to own. I want to be somebody great. Despite whatever they used to say or what they would be saying about Guyana and Guyanese people, I was never one of those persons with leaky, nyami, beggy, my belly always long. No. I was a youth, I always like to get my own thing. I born the 26th of May. That is Guyana Independence Day. I born on Guyana Independence Day. That's why I'm an independent youth. I don't look for handout from people. No, as a youth that go out and get my own. I'm a youth that already have goals that I want to achieve, dreams that I want to accomplish. You know what I mean? And I leave Guyana because I saw it was kind of hard for me to grow in that span or in that time that I wanted to grow with my business, learning stuff and so forth, because how the government have the country, and then you have certain friends that in there upon nothing neither, so it holds you back like them. That's why sometimes you gotta break the chain, move from around those kind of people, elevate yourself to a different standard, to learn, to grasp, to build. Like I said, this is something that I always wanted to do, but who knows if I would have get it in time, if I was still in Guyana, like how I got it in time in America. There's a lot of fight down. We own people is fighting, we don't cruel. Then the next thing is happen, a man see a man come out and sell a black bag and make him money. 40, 100 of them want to go and sell the same thing. Nobody is saying, all right, like if I could sell a yellow bag and get a little more, like create a green bag for selling. No. Everybody fighting down everybody. There's a next thing why a lot of persons is not rising to the occasion. Because we own black brothers and sisters keep, like Robert said, crab in a barrel. Nobody want a man reach out shine the world about the rest of we that we could get the highlight. Soon as a man near for reach the top, pull down. He trying to reach up, pull down. So nobody get it for reach. What you have to do now, try to see how fast you could do for jump out the barrel for going an next barrel. Because it seems like the barrel where you in, it's not progressive. And there's the effed up thing about we Guyanese people. We keep pulling each other down. We keep blaspheming each other. We think we're better than each other because a man driving and a man walking. You feel you're better. Come on, bro. That's the mind think we have to change. That is why we in this position. Straight. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I would like to congratulate that lady, Martina Weber, to break down what life like is.
Quick and fast, auntie. Yeah.
Okay. And two, I'd like to give 10 things to Robert. All I want to say, and you saying it, it's not what you say, it's how you're saying it. It's not what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. Right? And if Robert could ease up, because Ghana is a shitting country, he could use some other terminology.
Yeah, lifestyle.
Right? He could use some other terminology. Right? It's not the people, it's the government. Okay? It's the government make we call it a shitty country. I say too, but I say it in a different manner. God bless.
Straight up, man. Thank you, Carlo. Hey, Jaja knows. You understand? It's not Robert lifestyle. Don't mix up Robert in though. It's not Robert. It's it is a Robert. But you don't know what go on. No lifestyle came and let it know what's up. And everybody know what's up. So you know we embracing it. And like I said over here, so everybody is a public platform and everybody, you know what I mean, got the little point that they want to drop and you know what I mean, we guys allow we allow everybody to drop the point what they want to drop. It's not no fight down or nothing. At the end of the day, say it go. That's why the platform was created, you know what I mean? But like I said, shout out to everybody that definitely checked in. And we got a few more minutes before we head out here. And we're definitely going to keep the phone lines open. It's 24 after 11. We're going up to that 11:30 hour. And you know what's up, man. We're going to definitely try to full up back the rest of stuff tonight when we go live. What we got to talk about. This is what I talk about. I think I got to narrow down the topic to one. That's why they got 2 topic, 3 topic. You don't even get to do the rest of the topic when this phone start ringing. But I don't know how we think already, right? Big up everybody that definitely check in upon the 1s and 3s. We're going to take 2 more calls and then we out here until lesser light. Hi, good morning.
Morning again. Yeah, like, yeah, fires. Well, you know, I call again for Robert contribution. You hear me? Robert contribution, we talking about it. Some of the things that makes a lot of sense when he's talking right there, because we are some of the only people that doesn't support our own. They have the East Indian. When they go to shop in the market area, they look for those most East Indian people first to shop them. The Chinese, they buy from themselves. Jews shop to themselves. Right? We are some of the only race, the only tribal race of people that we support anybody, and we bypass our own to go and support somebody else. Understand? And things also in Guyana there, what the Bajan gentleman was talking about, I forget his name. He said something that makes a lot of sense. Talking about the situation in Guyana. My God, Guyana have a cell phone, can't call a land phone. A cell phone system can't call a landline phone in Guyana. We're in 2025. This is 2025, bro. Right? How could you, emergency situation, you can't call emergency situation if you have a cell phone. You can't call a landline phone for emergency, for ask for assistance by your family, couldn't contact your family, because have a house line or something, you can't ever call them. Are you serious? Government talking about elevation and 21st century and this and all kind of bull crap.
Total crap. Yeah.
Backwardness, bro.
Huh? Century, sometimes I want to know what century Ghana still living in, bro. And they're not putting no pressure on these telephone system companies there that established all these millions of dollars there. And all they do is selling minutes, by minutes. You want minutes? They just sell all these things. And they're not even linked to landline phone, bro. You serious? I went to them a couple years ago. I couldn't call a landline phone. I can't call my own house phone. The house where we live at on the street up picking Cam Street and Rob Street. I couldn't call home. A joke. I come call my nephew come and pick me up.
Respect, Carlo.
Man, bless, bro.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Hello, good morning.
Good morning again, bro. A cell phone could call a landline phone, but the only thing, it is more costly when you call a land phone. Likewise, if you call GT&T phone
with a Digicel
from a Digicel phone, you pay more money. You can call a landline phone from a cell phone, right? But is what the brother name again from Jamaica? Oh gosh, Robert. Yes, as Robert, the asking how long you have to be in Guyana to become a citizen. Like Robert studying for come when we win the election to Guyana. When you come and bring him on, bring him Guyana. In 1 year, he gonna become a citizen. Only your year. Yeah, but very interested program. And you be blessed, my brother, and be safe in everything you're going to do.
all the time.
Blessed love to everybody. And we just have to be the watchman right now for the country. We can't do anything right
Respect,
now.
man.
Right now, I'm waiting to see the showdown with Doggie and critics from
That's
the
why
court.
wait no man. All right. Tonight we're gonna upgrade the pro. We
Blessed
didn't
love
get
all
touch
the
it.
time.
We didn't get touch it, but we're gonna touch it tonight. Rastafari live. Final call, guys.
Yes, my family. Guyana and China got a relationship from Burnham days, you know. Yes, right? So China will always play a big role in Guyana. A matter of fact, China is leading the world in technology right now. The whole world. It's not no black people supporting Chinese people. It's a long time. You go anywhere in the world and you hear about Guyana Chinese food, ask any black man about they tell you. You understand? Follow the teachings of His Majesty. Come on this program enough time and I say race first. And I get beat up and I take my beat up and humble. Certain things I don't eat, certain things I don't drink. So certain people I will not support and certain people I support. You understand? But no, I'm giving it to black because you know how much beat up I get on this program already when I say certain things black and people come and say, oh, yeah, but it's black hardness, I just chuck. I just chuck it black. Straight. And I just take my beat up and I just humble myself and brush off and come again. Because this is it. Because I heard the wife in the background said it's a platform created for people to voice their own opinion on how they feel. So I come to that realization, well, buddy, at the end of the day, it's just the man's opinion, you know. Yes, right? And I just take it like that and just deal with it. Because I realize everybody end up on the said level. Too much of we ain't bright, too much of we ain't go to school, all we ain't got with 27 subjects. I realize that. Because of me knowing these things, I just see and listen to certain ignorance where certain people is utter. You hear they say word, sound is power. Here Marcus Garvey said because of ignorance, 100 careless Ethiopians shall go down. You understand? We as a people, it's come like we get cursed. Because it's from biblical days, we stupid. We're the only race, every other race elevating over we, and we can't rise up. We can't rise up. We can't rise up. We still fighting. We want wear the most latest things and drive the most fancy car and show off for we brethren and we sistering. And we ain't got nothing. We fridge empty. We rent and even pay. But we gonna make sure we buy the Vibes Cartel ticket for go to Vibes and you understand against them thing there.
It crazy.
You understand?
It crazy.
Coolie man go wear one shirt and one pants the whole month, but he pocket long.
Aye.
He got two business.
Yeah, man.
Yes, right? After coming to them realization, I don't even bother waste my time with certain people. I just let it utter the sound and just left them.
Rastafari live.
You understand my brethren?
Yeah, man.
Brethren, I love Guyana and I can't wait for Guyana get a right government that could lift it up. It's 82 years about it, and I so badly want to go home, but I can't go home under this regime because I don't suffer as a Rasta man. They're gonna hang me by my locks. I don't know that. Gonna be a threat to Babylon. So I can't go now. I gotta hope and pray that something happen good and a good government go there, and I could go and walk the streets free and be free as a Rasta man and live. Manners and love, yeah?
All time.
Rastafari live it. Yes, sir.
All time. Yeah, man, there's it, people. You know what I mean? There's it. That's it for the show, guys. You know what it is. That's it definitely for the show. We reached our time that we gotta pull the curtains down. You know what I mean? On a real life level, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that happen is once we change who's in place right now because you don't know the dictatorship and Ross right. You know what I mean? Because they got culture out there, banners gonna hear, banners waiting for see, hey, fire come back home, hey, I see fire upon a big dance. Next day the police them coming coming from because I talking out upon equal rights and justice and corruption. You know what I mean? Like I tell everybody, I don't have a vindictive problem with Ali or Jagli. I never meet these men in person. I have a problem with PPP government. Them are running the government and doing wrong. That is what I have a problem with. That is what I speak out on. That is what I have a problem with. Ali got his life to live, Jagli got his life to live. Whoever judgment got come to them, judgment got come to them by God. But I'm going to speak about all of wrongdoing, what happening, and we see that every day. Nobody in line upon these banner. If they're saying the whole of Guyana is inheriting with everything, why still 48 point something % suffering under the poverty line? Why? It's out there, the results, what am I say, the files, paperwork, wherever you say, it's out there. So what you want to come and sit down here and say, oh my God, yes, the PPP doing good. When they're not, like I said, if wind go in power and they're doing instruments, the fire gonna burn. PPP, AP, and whoever go in power and them doing foolishness, the fire gonna burn. From you doing good, we're gonna applaud you with the good things that you do. From you do bad, this is how it is. Become maybe the cry of the people them. From the people them crying, we can hear and we have to give the people them that crying a song to talk. And they're not going to come and lie upon the lifestyle where they're living or what they're going through.
As much as you want to help, you just can't.
This is what I'm saying.
You can't say. Some people don't want change. Some people, even though they said they want change, they don't want change.
Well,
the guy said to come, instead of going buy a Shein shirt, they want me in Louis Vuitton and all them, they ain't never paid the
There's,
right?
Well,
all them stuff. Then they're looking up on you with your little rainbow or the fee better, but you got more money in your bank than they have because they don't spend it on fashion.
I mean, there's right. I could only say why Warner says how much people want to take in and want to take heed, like them say take heed, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, it's how we black people around the world is. And I saw that already, whereby they had, I think they had a post with a white man and a black man. And the same thing like what Rasta man said with the jersey and them thing. And it showed the black man got on a 40,000 chain, a 500 jersey, 600 pants, $1,500 boots. A white man has got on a normal $2 pants, $100 jersey, or not even $125 jersey. And the man got money. But this is how it is. Black people always try to, right, for sure. They always try to impress. Like we got to impress somebody that we drive in the latest Benz and the latest BMW and we live in a big mansion. Come on, life is more than this is what I keep saying. Life is more than duh. And this is what we as black man and black woman ain't really, or we don't want to, because like I said, these word has been preaching since I was born. I'm in my 40s and the word them still preaching and black people still the same way. So it totally shows that black people doesn't want to change. Like,
The ones who do change, they call them Uncle Tom or Sellout.
right, the ones who do change is the next problem when they change. And this is why I was listening to critics this morning. And despite so much we beat critics, they got certain thing critics is talk is factual and makes sense, you know. Cause I listening critics today and he was talking about how Guyanese stay from the changing what they want to do, from what they want to do. Critics, and you know, critics said that, oh, all right, good. Back in the days, you know, when it come to technology, it wasn't so powerful like how it is today. Now they got drone, them got better camera system and all these things. And I said, I'm going to listen to me by today. Me by was making a lot of sense when he said, right now, guy, and I got equipment, proper equipment, up to the day equipment. But you might see, never hear nobody come and say, well, here guy, I got a passion. Let me make some music video. You know, let me create a movie because we got camera for do make movies and all these things. But the Guyana population, they're not so passionate in these kind of things what they want for do. Whereby it's good for the country, it's good for the economy because we got these things. But Banner still there in the stigma whereby we ain't got time with it. All we want to do is just go to cartel show or even Buju show, whatever show. We want to just up in the latest. We want to cuss we Martin, tell them that, oh, you know, we better than them this time, we ain't better than them. Nobody want to elevate. Nobody want to learn and build. Although Guyana got all these modernized thing now within it than back in the times. But it is what you're going to do. You understand? It's just like what we talk about with children. It's how much we teach with children, it's how much they want to learn and take in. Still, when they get big, they got to go there and do what they got to do. So no matter how much we preach out we heart, this is why when critics said today that, you know, the funny program the other day, we said, oh, he think he could have saved the world. But when he find out he can't do that, I don't care. They say he's talk some factual thing for real. Because I thought that too. I thought I could have saved the world. I said, God, if I get the strength, I would. But when I get to realize, you try to save the world, them turn around and cuss you. They come around and turn around and tell you this and tell you down how you this and how. So guess what? If the man out there, the man with up there will create we. He's there and he one little time else. He said, yo, these people, them head ain't good. I tired of them myself. So who's me for think I could come and make the world a better place? Me, I ain't gonna get gray here. See y'all later until tonight. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Like I said, guys, follow us on all social media platform. We on TikTok, we on Instagram, we on Facebook. You know how it goes already, all right, guys? So you don't know, do what you gotta do the right thing. We're gonna be back here tonight. See you, stay blessed, stay safe until next time. You understand?